Welcome back to Everybody's in the Wrong Squares. Yay! Song of the Nameless. This is session 24 entitled The Future. For those of you who've been with us for a long, long time, you'll note that this game hasn't run for quite a long time. And the last time we ran it, the last game was called Into the Future. So here we are. We made it to the future. We're back to it. So a lot has been updated. There's been a bit of a time jump, not a massive one. That's surprising. That was only one move, and I got everybody into the right squares. That's great. Um, there's been a bit of a time jump, not a massive one, about 6 months. So at the end of last session, the group was engaged with problems in the city of Ordris. Namely, they were dealing with the fact that the um, council wasn't very focused, and there was a lot of interplay that dealt with negative negative focuses of an outward persuasion into the city as a whole. Sara, after attaining her father's position as Lord Ordric, or rather Lady Ordric, it's actually both of those terms are not correct. The title for Ordric nobility is kind of a unisex term, but it's one that I haven't come up with yet. Um, the more precise term would be Storm Herald. However, most people in the current age steer the person who has that title away from it because it has a lot of connotation that and also denotes a specific level of power that's not actually held by the individual. So this misnomer is kind of not well regarded. Anyways, the point is during those 6 months, Sara and the League of Restoration, namely the ones that were loyal to her when she or attained her position in this high position in Ordris, cleared out the problem elements in Ordris, and secured the League of Restoration as their own. They also pushed the corrupt elements of the Watch and the military out of Ordris as well, and secured the city state of Ordris as an ally of the conglomerate, a magical law enforcement agency slash keeper of the peace in Jernaris, due to their um, connection with the war magier, Reuben, who is very focused at the time in dealing with the Denisotvan incursion that has persisted for the last decade or so. It has risen in power, and larger craft, skycraft, and naval vessels have been engaging inside of the Lavidia region. Um, However, during that 6 months, and also at the end of last session, we learned that the Denisotvans had a stronghold, a base of operations in the Eye of Kurnabask, which is the last of the three temples that are the crypts of the Nameless. These are beacons of power over the storms, over the weather, that old storm heralds would use to their benefit to help protect Ordris. However, due to the insanity of the Storm Herald 50 years ago and the loss of the older secrets, these beacons have become arcane swells of chaos for the storm elements that they control. We dealt with at first the matter of rains, and that was in the south there. That's where we learned about the Nameless and learned about the other temples. We then traveled to the northern side of the island and dealt with the Winds Temple, which was a floating island hiding in clouds. We learned about the history of Ordris as a whole and how it wasn't just humans from the lands of Parnak, specifically like middle and western Parnak, and also the peoples of the far west that would later become the Denisotvans that found themselves on this island and strove together to survive in this harsh climate, but they were also apparently aided by giants in their formation. Um, and now we continue on to the Eye of Kurnabask to deal with that matter. It gets its name from a more modern historical connotation. Kurnabask is a member of the Godheart, which is kind of a cult grouping of powers, which have come up a couple times, I think, in this game, in our understanding. Kurnabask is the chaotic element, the neutral chaotic kind of element of the Godheart, and it deals specifically with storms. That region is a harsh coastal marshland that happens to have a massive mountainous ruin growing out of it. And it is struck by lightning more than anything in the realm, like in the entirety of the spiral and the entirety of Urs. Save for probably like somewhere in the elemental chaos or whatever. Point is, it is currently being held by the Denisotvan forces as a stronghold. They have means of moving their ships in and out of the storm. Reuben does not. He needs an infiltration measure while he distracts the Denisotvan's greater force above to enter into the space and stop the engine that powers the storm mechanic. And since you have experience in doing that with the last two, you obviously volunteered. So as they begin to do battle in the sky, you travel across land through the ruins of old Ordris, this kind of eastern space here, and also make your way into the marshes and jungles, which are not clearly depicted on the map. I'll update it eventually, but they actually stretch out off of the shore into that island there. There are narrow passes and walkways that kind of breach from there to the eye. And you have traveled, you've made your way, and you know full well that once you've done your task, Sara has attuned herself to the Breathless Engine, your airship, to allow for her to summon it off of Reuben's flagship and bring it directly to her, so long as you're in a place where it can go. Any questions regarding the setup? Okay. I'll take that as a note. And we'll go ahead and move. So
I don't think of any right now.
Okay. After hours of travel, and for some reason that's not working. Bear with me here. After hours of marching through wetlands, across rickety old kind of mottled walkways, broken ruins, and passageways, you have found yourself crossing one last broken bridge to a very damp bit of shore that seems to lead up to an old structure at the base of a much more massive structure. Even though the jungle's treetops above you are dense, rain still easily pierces through and descends down upon you, mostly in fat globules of water that have kind of pooled on the leaves above you and have kind of descended down in drops, heavy drops. You can see that it appears to be made out of iron, the structure ahead of you. And it looks like there are braziers that are lit. It's very clear, even from this distance, that they are being struck by water, but no smoke rises from them, which means that they are not regular fire. They are not fire that would have been cast by others. They appear to be continual flames. And with that, you can proceed up at your pleasure.
Are there any warnings, markings, anything that stands out as we approach?
Well, the daises kind of raise up, so you can't really see what's written upon the ground. But if you look at the wall itself, which again looks like it's made out of some form of iron, from what you can tell, it appears that it has two depictions of strange feathered serpents, which, to your knowledge, could be a couple of things, but the way that they're depicted, it's very ancient Basriel, like very ancient Ordric specifically, but it is not a depiction that you are able to recall from the histories. This appears to be a unique version of whatever was attempted to be depicted here.
Hmm. Okay.
Are there any buttons or levers?
There are not. What you do see as you approach, as you kind of look onto the dais there, is it looks like there is a marking on the ground. The marking in question appears to show some sort of candelabra, but the more precise of you actually realize that it's not depicting a candelabra, it's actually depicting a storm bird. This is an old depiction of a storm bird. However, the storm bird typically has kind of lightning edges on its wingtips, kind of jagged bolts. This appears to have talons or hands at the edges instead of kind of jagged lightning bolts that would normally be present.
That's weird.
So they're clearly tridents.
They
At
are
least that's
clearly
where my brain is.
tridents. Yes, you should be able to see everybody's HP, but oh, you don't see clears. Oh, okay, hold on. Does everybody see everybody's HP?
I can
Yeah.
see Tomu and Kieran, the, like the numbers. I can see all the bars.
Okay, cool, cool, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I seen the numbers too. You're supposed to just see just the bar,
No, you can
not
see
the
all
numbers.
of it. You should see all of it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because remember, you guys are a team.
Mhm.
So, that said, it does look like there are some kind of older pieces on the left side, archaeological kind of pieces. That looks like they have been kind of sat here for a long enough time that they still have their shape, but you feel that if you were to tamper with them, they would kind of dissolve or fall apart. Um, that is with one exception. This shield here, which appears to be a hide shield over a bone lattice or structure. That appears to be in perfect working order. But the baskets, the food in baskets, all of the stuff near it looks like it's been here for hundreds of years.
So it's likely that these items were left here by not like the originators of the structure, but like somebody that settled here was passing through here, right?
Long ago, yes, it would have been
Okay.
long, long ago.
All right.
Based on the fact that, like, uh, as Gil goes over to inspect the shield, the spear next to it kind of breaks apart just by stepping on the base of it. It like
Ooh.
shatters into splinters, and the head of it like
Yeah.
kind of chips apart into rusty bits. It very much feels like this is, at least a century, if not more, old. But the shield, for some reason, seems to be fine.
Hmm. Can I do like an Arcana check to see if there's anything inscribed on it?
Without having to, you would note that it does seem to have a glow to it, but Gil would also notice that it appears to be made out of the hide that it's made out of. It's manta,
Yeah.
and it looks like it's been painted in a way to depict kind of not ancient, but older Ordris soldiery.
Ooh, hey guys,
Yep.
this is pretty cool.
Cool.
The sphere was already like that though. It was, it wasn't me.
That wasn't
Gil,
me.
I literally saw you.
Why are you
Oh,
afraid?
what are you
No,
talking about?
I didn't even touch
Here.
it. I didn't touch it. It was a raindrop hit it.
I.
Okay.
It's true, Fiora. I
Look
saw
with
it.
the shield though. It's pretty cool, right? Right? Look, this is mana shit.
Shield is nice. Do we have room? I mean, I have room in the bag of holding.
Well, Cindrix could wear it on his head like an
Fiora,
umbrella.
Well, it could
could do that.
be an umbrella for Cindrix, I'm sure, I guess.
I mean, and then he could use it if he wanted to. I don't know.
I, I appreciate not having this go look up rain
I
on
was
me.
thinking we could like put a string on the straps and then just put it on top of your head and just tie it
Ooh,
under
Gil,
actually, I do have
you're
your little chin.
I do have a
you are
power that like adheres things. So I'm
Oh
gonna
my
do that.
god.
I'm just gonna use my
And would
artificer
that count as
power
AC?
to adhere this shield to Cindrix's head,
Glue
which
it to his
mechanically
head.
will say the only, doesn't have any mechanical impact, but it keeps his face dry at least.
Yeah, it basically forms kind of like a very wide brimmed, like strange looking hat.
oh,
Yeah.
he gives the deepest, gives you the biggest smile he could produce for a big look.
Ah,
Now, the shield in
Oh,
question
thank
is a relatively larger one. It's kind of massive. It's about four
oh.
feet. It's about
you.
4 feet diameter. So, like compared to regular shields,
Dragonborn.
it's kind of like a more massive shield. But if you tilt your head to the side, going through doorways, you'll be fine.
He's just happy to be out of the rain.
Four.
Well, once we get indoors, you can take it off. Anyway.
Yeah.
I miss this groove.
I know.
So mean.
So, stepping up, Scarin, and then Kira afterwards. Quira afterwards, sorry, pronunciation. Been a while. Scarin, you would see that there are markings on the ground as well. It looks like a nine pattern, kind of clockwork style patterning around a massive altar at the center. The altar in question looks like it has the Ordric markings that you saw inside of the tomb. It's very similar to our cephalopod ancestors. However, it doesn't look like it itself is a sarcophagus. It looks like it's an altar of some sort. Also on this space, you'd see that there are two other unique looking symbols present here. It looks like the mark of Atavius, which again is a bit strange, present here because the Warring Triumvirate wasn't really worshipped by ancient people, because they worshipped just the most powerful being that was in their life. So that's present kind of in these sectors here. And then you have a six-barred or six-armed human figure, which isn't too dissimilar from the Stormbird. However, it is more in line with old style drawings of the base symbol of a human in kind of Ordric and Ordris kind of early days. These markings and the one below definitely look like they were added either after the structure was created or they were added at a later point. The other things you'll note that are present on this last dais are the statuary, or sorry, the facade of the iron wall in front of you, the strange bird serpents. Their tongues appear to come off of the facade and dip into very massive, empty, round basins.
They're thirsty.
And there's a good point. If you go over there and check, you would note that water does not seem to be pooling in them whatsoever, despite it hitting inside of it.
Kuya lets out a sigh, like, oh, I hope that we don't have to fill these up with blood. That would be kind of annoying.
Exactly what I was thinking too.
When in doubt, shove blood in it.
I mean, that has worked pretty well for us in the past, though, right? I don't know.
Yeah, usually some kind of bodily fluid for sure. Are there any clues to what some of these non-Thunderbird symbols are exactly?
So, when you kind of take a gander at them, like I said, the ones on the east and west look like old style drawings that would depict like a person. Typically,
Oh, right,
counts. They would be representative. Like if you're counting a number of people, you would just draw the little stick figures, each like a little cross, kind of going across a page or going across a tablet. They typically didn't have multiple arms. It would just be dot, line, cross for person, right? With possibly with the addition of the little hands. These apparently have 6 arms for whatever reason. Then the Stormbird symbol, which we've seen on the lower basin, also seems to have 6 hands. However, in normal depictions, those are supposed to be ending in jagged lightning bolts because they represent the Stormbird. And then lastly, these Atavian symbols seem to be designating a point towards it, and the markers around them are kind of old Ordric style drawings. The wispy signs around them seem to be monikers or denotations of like the same thing as the Stormbird's wings. It's like a lightning. Now, the Stormbird itself is usually representative of House Ordric.
Okay.
Scarin, I see you staying by the bowl. Are you inspecting it at all?
Yes, I would like to.
I don't know how it works with birds, I'll be completely honest, but I know how it works with mammals. Like when you get close to something that's staticky, there's typically kind of like a discharge present that kind of causes your hair to stand on end. So that's happening, and whatever that does to an owl, that's happening when you kind of like lower your hand to kind of like, inspect the inside without touching it, just kind of like, looking at the carving, looking how smooth it is. And as you're kind of looking at the interior, it's like there's a static that's kind of present inside of it.
And that was like the same
Static.
thing in this bowl too, right?
Yep, correct. They're identical. And yeah, they are not made out of like worked iron, it doesn't look like. It looks like they were more just ore that's been put to shape. And yes, there is a difference. Ore has its impurities. Stop being a bad baby, Johnny.
Wait, what?
No, I was talking to my cat.
Oh,
Like, what?
what did I do? I was like, oh.
Johnny's never been bad, not even once.
Never.
So, do
I
we
don't-
think that these
I'll
bowls,
die on that hill.
these bowls, collect lightning, like lightning strikes them?
I do have a theory of that. Does anybody have any way of? I mean, I do, but
Of what?
it's a bit costly.
Making a
Any
lightning.
way of what? making lightning?
I think that's what he was about to say.
Yeah.
Let's
I got
see.
nothing.
I don't fucking know.
I can do
And Zephyr Strike.
I it says a target, so I think I don't know if
Yeah.
I can do it on a bowl, John.
Yeah.
Okay. I can do Storm Aura on it.
Storm Aura is a rage specific thing, is that right?
It is.
I can also try lightning lure.
You can't.
That seems
Does lightning lure say a
like-
creature or object?
Oh, it says one creature.
Okay, so someone would have to be standing in it for you to do that. So you'd have to target your ally and shoot them with lightning.
Oh, I think I hit the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. Just a second.
I volunteer.
There you go.
Okay, so you jump in the
Oh.
hole.
You can choose one other creature you can see.
Clears standing the bowl.
Pommel, are you gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll do it. That seems better.
Okay.
I'll be here supervising.
Okay. If there's a save, I willingly fail it.
I believe it is a save. Yep, so you willingly save. So it'll be 11 lightning damage. Bear with me here for a second.
Oh, maybe we should have let me do it. I'm resistant.
Oh, damn it.
I'm
What?
sorry.
Oh, wow.
Flashback?
Flashback.
Flashback?
I'm sorry.
I'll allow it.
I
As
forgot.
Queer as like getting into the bowl,
Flashback.
Sarah says, "I'm actually resistant to lightning.
You
I'm
know
the
I
storm
know.
bearer."
Let me do it.
Oh, great! And so then you'll take 11, so half will be 5.
5.
Yeah, and
Okay.
upon
My God.
receipt of the damage, as you kind of take the lightning and are kind of dragged to the edge of the bowl, the lightning kind of sparks around you and fills the bowl for like a flash, and then you watch as the edge of this altar starts sparking itself. And I'm trying to get my thing to do the thing I wanted it to do, but it's not doing the thing. So I'm trying to do a thing where it will do a thing. But imagine that right here on this little thing here, there's lightning kind of sparking off of it in like an orb.
If I get out, will it stay?
Do you get out?
Yeah.
It stays.
Okay.
That was shocking.
Pommel, one more time.
I don't know if I can do that again.
Lightning lure?
Because I only have the one wizard hat. It's not a spell. It's not a cantrip I normally have prepared.
Hmm.
Is Zephyr Strike lightning, or is that just...
That's
your
not lightning,
thing?
that's wind.
Okay.
Can you target yourself with your aura? This is a creature of your choice. You're a creature of your choice.
Yeah, can I do it on myself?
Yeah, so
So
you'd have to
1d6.
rage first to enter your storm, if I remember correctly.
Wait.
That's
We
a
don't
lot of
wanna-
resources.
Yeah, that's a
Well-
big resource.
I do have 4 rages, though. I will say that.
Mm,
Mm,
Do you want to risk it for the biscuit?
I mean, you guys can. Other
What if we all just, like, hold hands,
I
and then...
I will let you know too from just nice GM mode. I am currently counting down time.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna rage, and I'm gonna do it.
Okay, the second you zap it yourself, you watch as the same thing happens. The lightning appeared to be fading on the opposite side. This angered you so, and immediately caused you to just cast and utilize the ability. Upon that triggering, nobody move, because a lot's going to happen here.
All
Um,
right.
the
Fall in
lightning
the hole.
orbs hold their charge for a moment. You then see that static starts to form between them and the door. Then a brilliant light appears in the center of the altar, and a bolt strikes through the treetops from above and slams down on the center of the altar. When that flash of light clears, and the smell of smoke and burning from it hitting that stone surface kind of permeates your nose, you watch as a massive form of Sara, made of lightning, appears on the altar. Roll initiative.
Of course it does.
Oh my. You know, this is like the third time we're
Like-
like fighting ourselves, right?
Joseph's gonna get murdered because he's literally like, "What's that?" No,
Gil is like, "Mommy."
right?
Mother!
Mom, oh my.
Oh man, I got punished for that.
Lightning, mommy. We all did.
Why,
Yeah, we all did.
wait, I have a. What? Why is this shows red? I didn't get a what? Oh,
Oh,
I guess.
because you rolled twice.
Oh, because I have the advantage because of
Yeah, and it
item I
colored
have.
your
Yeah,
nasty
okay.
one that you got.
Yeah.
the. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that is a loud.
Hey, the bonus.
All right. So the super lightning Sara will go on 10. So Sara, you are still raging. It appears, and it is kind of like just standing there in victory. It definitely looks like it is getting ready to fight. Like you can kind of see the posture, right? Like you know how you would act if you were about to start being awesome. So you are currently raging. Feel free to do as you like.
Okay. Is there how high up is this platform?
So it's about 5 feet up. So it's going to be a bit of a vault, but you can attack it from the ground level with your glaive. Should not be an issue.
Okay. And there's not a big jump down here. I'm just wondering if I'm losing
Oh
any.
no! Hopping down from the bowl is easy peasy.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a good idea. But I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna attack recklessly.
Get him.
Hit.
And because I already did an action earlier. Oh, I forgot. I got 2 moves. I apologize. It's been a minute.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay.
We're rolling one again. Hold on. Ah, the problems of yesteryear. Bear with.
Why does that keep happening to me?
Because. Okay, so do me a favor and just click on the glaive attack at the bottom twice. No.
What?
On,
What?
on the chat. On the chat.
Oh. Okay, I'm sorry.
Click the word glaive +1.
Twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
When you said bottom, I thought you meant the sheet. I
Sorry.
apologize.
It's okay. So 10 and 12. And 12. Okay. And then you have bonus action this turn, if you'd like.
Okay. I'll do Long Master.
Okay, that'll hit. And let's see if we got a D4, so that's real. You did roll a 1 though, so
Yeah.
okay. Solid stuff. Anything else?
No.
Okay.
What does it look like when it takes the hits?
So as you're slashing into it, the lightning's kind of discharging and kind of hitting the ground around it in kind of like loose sparks. In between Sarah and Tommel's turn, it will move and stop its turn here on Sarah. Sarah, you take, after having it, 7 lightning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw. Okay, double checking my numbers here. Failed by 1. Oh wait, you're raging, so that's. Do you have advantage on strength saving throws when raging?
Yeah, when you're raging.
Yeah.
Think you get
So
Yeah.
then you're fine. So you are shunted out 1 square. There's like a loud pop when it kind of enters into your space and kind of takes over your position and spins around to face you. You kind of burst back. You feel like if you weren't as strong and resistant to lightning, that lightning pop would have been like a transformer exploding. Like it probably would have sent you flying away.
You said that was 7 damage. Was that already halved? Or...
After having, yeah, so 7 after resistance.
Got it.
Tommel.
Think I'm just gonna touch it. 16.
This is a touch attack? Or chill touch, okay. Cool.
Chill touch. Sorry.
Okay, it's not a real touch. Okay, 16 will miss.
Go. Tommel is going to heroically move the fuck away.
Okay. So when you
That'll be
get...
the turn.
You are a small creature, correct?
Yep.
When you get down to the bottom of these steps, you are invisible to it, and it is invisible to you, also because of this. You kind of offset yourself. It is about 10 feet tall. It's not like gargantuan. So, yeah, because of the angle you're at and your size, it's kind of blocked entirely. Make sense?
That was my plan.
Tommel done, scaring up.
Okie dokie.
Just a heads up for your flight understanding. You have about 30 feet of clearance above you before it's trees time, and everything above that will be difficult terrain. And immediately when you breach it, that 30-foot height, everything below you is invisible. It's concealed.
Let's pop off with the little. Nice knife to the face for 17.
That'll hit. Unfortunately, Tommel. 17 is the AC.
Now we know. Now we know. Now
Okay.
we know.
So it appears to be resistant to the damage. And it will save against it. So it takes 5 piercing. Let me see the spell description real quick. Shard hit, D10, 5 damage, halved 2, then burst. So Sarah, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as well.
Oh, fuck me.
Actually,
Sorry.
hold on. Addendum. Oh, it's the target, so it's burst out from it. So the larger it is, the larger the area. So Sarah, you're taking 5 cold damage.
Oh.
And then
Rip.
it is taking 1 cold damage from the second burst because it passed that one.
Oh, I have cold resistance, so
Then you'll
is
take
that...
half.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Better Sarah than someone else, I guess.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. It was a strategic friendly fire.
The ice
Yeah.
knife flares forward, hits it. It doesn't seem to cause as much damage to the lightning elemental as you would expect. And then you kind of do what? Move aside. Cindrix.
Okay. I want this to happen. This is Gil holding out the gun.
Is Gil holding out the gun? Is that what you just asked?
Yeah.
Gil, are you holding out the gun or you have a different weapon?
No,
Okay.
no,
So no.
Oh, you don't have the gun. Okay.
no. It's
Alright.
not his. Like I think he only has like a few bullets for it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
I-
like 1 clip.
He doesn't. It's not his primary weapon.
Okay. Then he's gonna go up 1. He's going to cast Blazing Blade. Put on Sar's weapon here.
Okay.
Yep. So it deals an additional 1d6 fire damage. And he's gonna 5 feet. 25. And he's gonna use cantrip to Trying to do a holy lance at it.
Okay.
Pretty spells.
Total
Oh,
miss.
doesn't hit.
All right.
And that
Between your turn and it will use its last two legendary actions to use a melee attack. It will use its arc
Oh.
lightning melee attack.
Can I use warding flare on it?
You can.
Can he be blinded?
It cannot. So then no, it won't affect it.
Oh no, it doesn't work then.
Yeah. So
Yep.
it reaches forward with its spear or glaive that it manifested. The glaive turns into a bolt of lightning as it cascades into Sara. 28 to hit. So you have lightning resistance. So after the resistance, you'll take 9 lightning damage. Since you are a creature, the bolt will jump off of you and hit Syndrix. Syndrix, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw DC 18. Sorry,
Okay.
DC 19.
19.
I was looking at the wrong thing. It hits you, and you will take 18 points of lightning damage. And then Scarin, since it succeeded there, it has one last jump. I need you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
This is grand. What a great first showing for our D&D combat.
18 as well. So basically, it hits Sara, who kind of, as the Storm Herald kind of focuses it inwards with her anger. It snaps off of her, slams into Syndrix, and bounces off of him around the pillar and slams into Scarin, who's kind of like hopping over to that position, kind of just hits him in the side. Why is there a
Say
black?
18.
Yeah, why is there a black blur over the Scarin picture?
I don't know. My camera's all
Freaking me
weird.
out, man.
It's so creepy. It's like a ghost.
I've become the void.
All right, that
And I
was
passed my
Wrong
concentration
game.
check for blazing blade.
yep. So yeah, it would have been a DC 10. Okay, so then it'll go to its turn. It will move back on top of Sara. Sara, go ahead and make a strength saving throw, and take after reduction. It'll be 3. Okay, so you're just bounced back in the direction of its choosing, 5 feet, and then it will, as its action, it is making an attack that is not yours. Do you have Sentinel?
No.
Oh, okay. So then it will shoot a lightning bolt or an arc lightning at the altar. Everyone within 10 feet of the altar needs to make a dexterity saving throw. So that would be Kura, Gil, Sara, and Scarin. DC is 18 on this one.
Yeah, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, 15.
Oh, you have advantage.
You have advantage because, yeah.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay. Is that everybody? Oh, I don't have one from. There we go.
Hey.
Okay, so if you
Nice.
succeeded, you're taking 9, and Sara, because you have resistance, you'll be taking 4. So as it kind of like fights back and then kind of steps into Sara, pulsing her back, it spins around and slams the head of the glaive onto the altar, and it kind of makes a thunderous crack, and the bolts of lightning kind of generate out from those two orbs, slamming around kind of like in this almost Tesla coil-like effect.
Was the DC 19?
The DC was 18 on the Tesla effect, yeah.
Oh, thank fuck.
So then it is done with its turn. It goes to Gil.
I'm trying to find my notes on my gun now. I keep finding weird shit, like beetle jizz. So I'm just gonna cool. Hold on. Remember how moving works now with my life. Where?
Does Magpie sound weird to me, or is it just me?
Yeah, they're a little
Oh,
robotic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Magpie's in
find
full
the
robot
internet.
mode.
No worries.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still understandable somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. Why can't I find my movement speed? Am I blind?
It's at the top next to your initiative.
Oh my Jesus. Okay. Thank you.
It's okay. We're both have brain rot.
Alright. Hmm. So I suppose it's probably not a good idea to like jump over this thing.
Live your life. Would Gil do it?
Uh, yeah.
Then I guess we're gonna
Yes.
find out if it's
Can I
better.
Yeah, he would like to
So to mount it, it'll take an
kind of
additional square.
vault. Okay.
So
it's 15.
yeah, to jump down, no additional. So if you're kind of like jumping up, kind of sliding, and then kind of rolling over the top and landing adjacent
Yeah.
to it, is that what your plan is?
Yeah.
So it'd be 20
So
feet.
like right there, that'd be
Yep.
25.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We'll do that. And then someone please remind me how Shillelagh works. I at least remember that I
Bonus
had it.
action cast, and then you'll use the Shillelagh attack characteristic in your attacks instead of just the quarterstaff.
Okay. That is what I would like to do.
Okay. So it starts to vibrate
And
with
then
primal energy, and blah blah blah.
And
Oh,
then I just do the-
Okay, so the -5 from sharpshooter shouldn't be there. That's weird that it stayed.
Not even checked.
Yeah, that's very strange. Okay,
Oh,
so
hold on. It is. There's like two of
yeah,
them.
you don't have a sharpshooter anymore because I switched it out. That's really weird. Roll 20. I took that feat away. So 20 will hit. Go ahead and click the Shillelagh in the chat for damage. Okay, so it'll be 11
Nice.
because it was not a real. It wasn't a crit. Okay, anything else, Gil? You have a second attack.
Oh, I do. But am I just going to do the quarter staff?
Uh huh. Okay,
All
so
right.
as you kind of swing it, it kind
No.
of bursts the primal energy and lightning kind of crackling, and as you kind of pull it away and swing again, that section that you were going to hit has already just kind of obliterated itself, like disbanded itself, and it's spinning around, kind of the face kind of lightning Zara kind of coming down towards you. In between Gil and Quira, it will move on top of Gil. Gil, go ahead and make a strength saving throw and take 9 points of lightning damage. Succeed. Unfortunately, I have not gotten anybody to pop like I want them to because this shit's hilarious. But yeah, pop just throws you back a few feet as you kind of, get a jolt.
Do I
Yeah,
not?
sorry, I'm not the kid from Stress Park.
Do I not
Close.
get an attack of opportunity when she moves away?
So you normally would, but this specific movement during the legendary action does not provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh, it's like a teleport. Okay.
Well, it's a regular move. It's just when they use the lightning form move during the legendary action, it doesn't provoke. Queer.
All right. Queer's gonna jump up here.
Okay.
Is gonna punch twice with some nicely upgraded magical girl strikes. We'll do 1,
Hit.
and then we'll do 2.
Miss.
Okay, that'll be 12 thunder.
It is resistant.
Oh, of course it is.
And also, it cannot be forced to move. If I remember correctly, there's a pop on this.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Cool.
So now, but it is now has disadvantage on everyone but me.
Got it.
And then I will use the rest of my movement to move here. And I don't provoke because of mobile, and that's the end of my turn.
In between Queera and Sara, it will move. I'm going to need you to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I love doing that.
And you're going to take 7 points of lightning damage. Okay.
Hold on, give me a second. I have a thing. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Okay, now I'm taking 7.
7 lightning damage.
Okay.
And there might be a bit of damage here as well. I need to roll a couple of things. Directionality.
Great.
So everybody here has heard a transformer explode, right? Or like a crack of
Yeah.
lightning
Oh,
very
no.
close to you. That
Fucking
happens
terrible.
as you watch Queera kind of just like become encased in lightning and shot off from the creature, slamming into the wall, the iron wall, seemingly charging it with electricity, and then bouncing in such a violent fashion that it sends them there.
Jeez. What the?
Okay.
Oh!
That's cool.
So Queera, you'll take
Ah,
10 points of bludgeoning damage from the bonk and then from the hit. So a total of 10. It's 3 and then 7.
That is a total of 7.
Total of 10.
Oh, wait, a total of 10.
3 from the hit against the wall and then 7 from the fall.
All right.
All right. That was
That's
between
not great.
Queera and Sara. Sara, you're up.
Nice.
And-
Okay.
There's an immediate kind of like, even though you're kind of laying there, because you would be prone, even though you're kind of laying there, kind of like, ow, you realize the function of this lightning herald. It seems that it's a protector and it wants to ward things away, and that seems to be its primary mechanism for doing so, besides, straight lightning murder.
Gotcha.
Beating them.
Just zap them away. It's like swatting flies with the little electric fly swatter. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm going to attack recklessly. 24.
Hit.
I don't think it's a D6 of fire damage too.
Oh, you're right. I'll go. Does that count for each attack that I do? I'm sorry. I forgot.
Yep.
Can I say that at the end then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That'll make it having it easier for me. 19. Yep, cool. Oh,
Okay.
excuse me. Belchy belch.
And then I'll do full arm master for my
Hit.
25. And then so that's then 3d6s.
3d6s. So that'll be 2, 1, 1. Total of 4. Okay, so you cleave into it with the first strike, and as you do so, you watch as it kind of splits, and you can see that its form kind of just starts kind of skirting across the ground. So when you reduce it to half its hit points, everything within 15 feet of it, which is just you and Syndrix, needs to make a dexterity saving throw. And then hit, and that will reduce it down to a lot more than half. a lot less than half remaining. Okay, so Syndrix fail, Sara success. You're using a glaive, and you also have a structure behind you. When it pops from that strike, it kind of forces you back, but you kind of press the glaive up against it, push forward the blade, then snap it up with the stick. Syndrix, on the other hand, rolling dice. Oh, lucky. So you slam here, and then kind of just land prone. But you're kind of on the edge. You're taking a total of 5 bludgeoning damage, 2 from the first strike, 3 from the fall. Sara done. In between Sara and Tommel, it will move. And this is its last legendary action. Back onto Gil. Gil, strength saving throw. Okay. That will pop. So it's going to be a total of 5 lightning damage to start. Bad roll on my part. And then... Oh, damn. That's not too bad at all, actually. That's just a straight shot back. There's no bounce, because you can't bounce off the cauldrons. So you'll take 4 bludgeoning damage as it shoots you backwards and away. Alright. Tommel. You can hear cracks of lightning, and you watch Sara fly into the air and land near you.
Yeah.
When you get there, it's 10 foot tall, so you can see the top half of it. It'll have cover if you're range attacking it, but other than that, you're fine.
Oh, forgot the concentration check. It drops.
Yep. Blazing, no more blazing blade.
Got it.
What we got, Zach? Magic missile. That's a good choice. Just at first level, second level, third level. So it's
Third level.
Third level magic missile. 4, 9, 10, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19. So Tommel rushes up the stairs, snapping and pointing with 3 fingers on each hand at the creature as blue bolts of force fly up into the air, zip down straight on top of it like a barrage. Smash, smash, smash! And as they all hit, it detonates. Nothing's within 10 feet of it, so when it bursts, it's just this large fizzle of lightning that just kind of and then disappears. And when it does, a very loud kind of sound comes from the wall behind it. You're getting sound effects. As the door opens.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Queera doesn't see any of this. She's still on her back in a
Just-
puddle.
It's just a lot of cacophony sounds like the
Right.
pop. You see Cindrix, like he's over there.
Oh no, my shield! Covering from the rain!
It's hanging off the edge.
He's holding on to it. No! No!
It's like in a position so that it's actually catching the water and it's just like filling around Cindrix's head. Ah, it's in my ear.
Oh, that's the worst.
Oh,
It's not the damage that hurt him, it's that.
loves is it. But immediately after the fight, the door is open. Whatever you'd like to do.
You know, he should have done this
Yeah,
before,
that was
but he's
weird,
gonna...
right?
Well, it's not any weirder than other things that we've been through. Certainly, we've fought you, Gil, before, and played Sarah too, right?
This is the second time I fought
Yeah.
Sarah.
I'd say it's par for the course.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah, we're starting to get used to it.
It doesn't look like it's raining inside.
It's like, oh,
Oh, he's... he rushes in.
After a
Uh,
go ahead.
Okay, Cindrix, I am very close to I was very injured by that Sarah elemental.
Yeah.
If you can spare a bit of healing, I would be grateful.
Of course. First it's gonna
Here,
be...
wait a sec. Wait a sec.
If you folks too want to kind of take a second, not rush in, you could take a short rest before you go in. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, if we can save spell slots, I'm okay with that. I think Scarin looks kind of beat up too.
I was gonna cast a healing spirit and then have everybody cuddle.
Ooh.
Oh, I know. And you know, if Cindrix is gonna cast Aid at 3rd level,
Okay.
if we're doing that.
So that'll give you a total of 4
Okay.
people?
Oh,
Or,
wait.
wait, how many?
No, it increases.
increases the
It gives you
numbers, right?
5. Yeah.
3
does
people with
increase
10
it.
total.
Yeah.
And healing spirit is
1d6 per turn.
number of times equal 1 plus your spellcasting ability.
So 6. Is that right, the Void?
Spellcasting ability.
Yeah, so is it a plus... Or spellcasting ability total... Oh,
Yeah, plus 5. Oh, if it's spell attack, like attack bonus?
hold on. Healing Spirit.
No, it's my wisdom. It's my wisdom, so it's 5.
I need to see the wording. Hold on. Spellcaster
What is it? Here, I'll hit it.
ability modifier. I got it. It's okay. Yeah, because the way you were saying it, you said ability. Ability score would be different than ability modifier. So
Yeah.
We're looking at a total of 6. So 6 people can get a d6 hit points. Who do you want the 6 hit points? Or the hit points to go to?
Let's do.
Just bulk roll 6d6, and then we'll just kind of place them where we want.
Can do.
It's easier that way.
Oof. Give the bigger numbers to the people who are more hurt. 2 to each person.
Oh yeah.
What? What?
2, 4. That's 10 and
What do we do?
8.
Oh, I guess I'm. It's not much.
What?
Let me know when you are ready.
I just need to know how much it was given total.
Who gets
Here,
what
I'll take-
healing?
Kira, take the 6 and the 4.
All right.
Shit.
There's a 4, 4, 3, and a 1.
You can give
Sorry.
more to Cindrix.
Sorry, take a 4.
Okay.
I'll take the 1. I'll take the 1 because I can just wild shape.
And
And
then
then
give 7
give
remaining to who?
Gil.
None
Because
for
you're gonna need it.
Tobble. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't need any.
Ain't touch me.
Okay, we all healed? Everybody
And-
changed their hit points?
Yep.
Hold on.
And
Who's getting
for
aid?
Sarah for sure.
Sarah gets 8.
Yeah.
So that's plus 10 maximum hit points and plus 10 current hit points.
Okay.
So your new hit point total should be 79 out of 105. And then remember to do the plus 10 on the hit point maximum on your sheet. That way it doesn't do the permanent change from 95
Gotcha.
to...
Gotcha.
Who else?
And the left. And scared wild right. Maybe
Gil
Yara?
and
Gil?
Queera?
I put a Sarah on himself. I got passed.
You're mumbling. What did you say?
Probably Kiara. Then he's gonna use second level spell slot to give everybody else 5.
Oh, got it. So then who's the other 10?
Oh, that's Cindrix, Kiara, and Sarah.
Okay.
Then everybody else gets 5.
Got it. So then, yeah, Queera, same thing. Plus 10 current hit points, plus 10 maximum. Remember to do the plus 10 on your maximum on the sheet. And then everybody else who is not those front 3 get plus 5. Same way.
Can I do inspiring leader before we move on to?
You can. Takes 10 minutes. You do not, or you would currently have your retinue because you brought your crew. This is now your campsite, which again, it doesn't look like it, but I'll eventually get it to look like it if you retreat back to here. But this is now your campsite. So then you'll do it as if you had your retainer.
Okay. So it would just be plus 8 for everybody.
Plus 8 temporary hit points for...
Yep.
Nice.
And then nobody else has anything to add, right?
You know what? Oh, sorry. Here you go.
And we didn't take a short rest?
Hey, can you repeat the amount of hit points we're getting? Temp.
8.
Thank you.
Nothing else. No short rest, right? Just a quick talk and a couple of spells.
Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna cast that. Just
Okay. Okay.
Did I put like a, little dot just in case?
What are you
A
casting?
reminder. Death ward.
Oh, yeah, just put a...
Oh, let me go. Yeah,
a
the last
blue,
8 hours.
yeah, put a blue pip on you. Anything else? If not, we're gonna move in then. Okay, when you descend down the steps, it's a very brief step down until you get to an unworked looking cavern tunnel that continues for a time, not a very long time, before it opens up into a very strange looking catacomb. The ground at your feet looks like it has a strange swirl of dust and dirt of different colors. It looks like sand mixed with like actual soil, with strange brown substances that are dirt like. It's just a very strange blend of all different types of dirt on the ground in front of you. There are a couple of rocks that look like they fell from the ceiling. When you look up, you would see that the ceiling of this space appears to be worked. It is about 20 feet above you for the purposes of flyers. Looks like there's a pass that leads to the left, a pass that leads to the right, and a pass that leads directly ahead. All of the walls around you look like they are unworked, natural cavern structures. The artificer is able to tell that they do appear to have a number of markings on them that are subtly placed, that are simple lightning bolt symbols. They look like they were placed there with kind of directional pointers, as directional pointers. They all seem to be pointing in.
Okay.
Get out of the way. How tall's the ceiling?
20 feet.
Thank you.
This looks okay. You said catacombs, but this doesn't look naturally occurring.
It looks naturally occurring with the exception of the ceiling, which apparently looks like it's worked. Like it looks like a structure that was
Yeah.
either put on top of these natural caverns or these natural caverns were worked this way and then the structure was built up from them. It's almost like
And it
they're
looks
in a
Ordric.
foundation. The structure above, the stonework above, yes, very much so. The natural kind of carvings, they look like they were just kind of haphazardly done. But like I said, you can see that there are lightning bolts that have been carved into the stone that seem to be pointing in specific directions. In this main hallway, they appear to be pointing directly inward.
Okay, well. And the lightning bolts are on the ceiling,
They're on the walls.
on the walls.
In the
Okay.
natural, it's very hard to discern. You're the only one that can capture that there seems to be these symbols that are drawn into it.
No one else is able to see that.
Yeah, it's like a workman's mark.
Oh. Well, it looks like the uh, artificers of the past left some kind of guidance. These um, they signal to move forward further in.
Follow your lead.
Nobody goes, no, fuck that. We're not doing that. We're leaving.
No,
All right, cool.
Tommel is heroically following.
As you look at the ground, you'll note that there are kind of bulges and swells in the dirt in the middle here. And this reddish, brownish colored sand is very curious to you. It's not something you've seen before. It's not quite right. In the center, dead center of this apparent ring that you're walking into, there does appear to be a particular bulge in the dirt that looks like it's probably about a foot tall, and it almost has like a humanoid shape to it.
It looks like
Something matters.
it looks like a prone humanoid or a standing humanoid.
Oh, it looked like a laying down humanoid. Sorry, it looks like the outline of a person laying on the ground. Sorry, that is a good point.
Mhm.
Is that person prone?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That's what we're saying. And you'd also notice as you kind of enter into the space that there are a couple of points where it looks like there are bones. A couple of ribs on the right, and looks like a upper arm bone on the left. Just
Can
kind
I
of
nature check the ground?
Yeah.
Oh, 5.
This dirt does not appear to be naturally occurring. It's something different. It's almost organic.
Can I Arcana check the dirt?
Can?
29.
The red dirt, the reddish brown dirt, is what is known as blood rock shards or blood rock dust. Blood rock is a natural occurring supernatural event that occurs when a lot of death happens on one large piece of rock. It becomes saturated with a very high level of death, and this appears to be broken up pieces of that. Out of character, everywhere on the ground here, if you are on it, when you make an attack and hit something, they will have vulnerability to piercing and slashing damage.
Oh, yeah, let me out.
Be a coach. I'm built for this shit.
Maybe I should bottle this up.
Again, yeah, you definitely need a lot of it for the effect to take precedent. Like, having just some on it won't really matter.
So it's like essentially like a poison.
It's not. It just has like a enraging effect on people who walk it.
Oh, enraging.
Yep. A murderous aura to it.
Okay, well that's interesting. But like you said, there doesn't seem to be like a node of it visible right here that's like
It's like the whole ground has it throughout. So everywhere
okay.
inside of this space that you fight, any creature that you will be fighting will have but the same is true of you. So it will have vulnerability to slashing and piercing damage.
Okay, all of us have vulnerability to piercing and slashing. Okay.
Mhm.
How does that work with raging? Does it negate rage?
So vulnerability will double the damage, and then your resistance will have it. But if you ever have both, you're just neither.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. I guess we should investigate whatever that is. Can you ping wherever that thing is so I
Yeah.
can
So it's dead
poke
center.
at it? I pick
I
up
never
a
touched the
bone.
ground.
Okay.
And poke it.
It is dirt. It definitely feels like you're going to have to shovel down a foot or two to get to whatever it is that's causing the distortion in the ground. Meanwhile, is anybody else doing anything else?
Good. Let me see if this would even make sense.
Getting kind of bad
Can
vibes
I
from it.
use Mage Hand to start moving the dirt with Queera?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely fine.
Can I use Gust for that?
Gust can help. Yeah. It won't help as well as you'd hope because the dirt is pretty well compacted.
Okay.
It's definitely not like loose sand. It's not. It's shiftable, but you would.
Right. I
If you have
gotcha.
mold earth, that would be better.
Yeah.
Can I use the Mage Hand to like chip away at it and then
Yeah, I
Gust
mean-
to blow it away?
You're kind of like you're digging. That's the point. If you're doing so with magical cantrips, totally fine. But you're not doing it any faster than you would if you just got that. You just hands are
doing
hurting
it. We're doing it from a distance. Is the point?
for sure. And
Not
Queer,
getting our pretty
Right.
little hands dirty.
Queer, are
Fucking
you using
20 feet away?
the bone as kind of like a scrape?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, this isn't the first time you've had to do something
This
like
is like Queera's like fucking, this bad bitch of artifice
Yeah.
digging in the ground with a bone.
You've done this before. I mean, your League of Restoration. Like, this isn't the first
Yeah.
time you've had
No,
to.
Just like that's not how you do archaeology.
You know what? You know what? If you hit something valuable with a shovel, you could break it.
So you'd get to a point where the mage hands are able to swipe the remainder, and the shoveling did the most work. The gusts kind of clear the tops of what it is, and what you eventually find is a completely or nearly completely intact skeleton with gauntlets on its hands kind of outstretched to the sides. In one hand, it's holding a javelin marked with the symbols of Ordric and lightning symbols. And in the other hand, it appears to be holding almost like a strange heart-shaped glass shard.
Tommel pulls out his spellbook.
The little love heart.
The color of
Starts-
the shard is kind of like a bluish root tone.
Heart of the ocean.
Okay, so it requires you to touch the items. So I would like to know which item are you picking up, who's picking up the items, handing them to Tommel, etc., etc. This is important.
Does anyone tell Gil to do it? 'Cause he
I think
will.
more importantly, nobody tells Gil not to do it.
I think that's it.
Everybody hides outside. Gil, grab those real quick.
Right.
Let us know
Or,
once you're done.
just like Quayura looks away for a moment. Gil is grabbing them.
He's like, ooh, that. And he picks it up.
Okay, so go ahead and move to that space.
Okay.
And then is anybody else near Gil when that happens? It'll be kind of here-ish.
I'm good. It's a no for
Yeah,
me,
I'll
dog.
be near. I'll be near Gil.
That's
Is
It's gonna
everybody,
be a
is
no
everybody
for me,
okay
Doug.
with? Is everybody okay where we're at? Where we're at?
I guess we'll
Yeah.
find out in a few seconds.
I guess we will.
Yeah.
If we're not, then we'll just do a flashback.
Hear very loud
There.
cackling sounds as the hallways around you, excluding the one that most of you are in, become bright blue and fill with lightning that all shoots inward. They crisscross through Gil and and Quira. The two of you need to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dexterity saving throws.
Alright.
no.
Clear kill.
Oh no!
The DC is 12.
Oh, there you go.
Wait, how many?
Oh, whew.
5,
6.
6. Okay.
Oh my god.
I am legend! Oh!
Oh, those.
Ah!
I
Okay,
failed 2.
Okay. So you will take 16 damage for each failure and 8 damage for each success.
Oh.
8 damage?
Yeah, for each success. And it
Oh,
looks like you
oh,
succeeded
shit.
all of them, so it'll be a
Damn
total
it.
of 6 times 8 for Gil. And then it'll
Why
be
you make
4
it-
times
why you do
8
that?
for
Yeah.
Quira. What happens is 6 lightning bolts snap from those chambers, like they were fired out of those tunnels like a cannon. And when they get to the other side and would strike the wall, instead of doing so, they stop, spin around like serpents, and stand on end. Lightning bolts, coiled like snakes. And that is where we will then bring out the initiative tracker once again as we fight.
Hold on. My brain is very slow with this math. So
Okay.
you said I have 4 times 8, right?
Uh-huh.
And then what else?
2 times 16.
It's 32.
Yep.
I'm down.
And then minus
Okay.
8 because.
Is that
you
including
have
the temporary hit points?
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
no,
the
no, hold on.
Yeah, the temp.
Nope, I'm still up.
dope?
And, oh, let's go.
You got the
And
temporary hit point.
Thank God.
you got a good leader. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Oh, we're there.
Ooh. Shit, son.
Oh, nice.
Ah!
Wow, Gil.
Heroically runs away.
Okay, so Gil,
Yeah, right?
as they strike out and kind of slam against the stone and spin around, you can see that they're like a bolt of lightning. And I believe we've seen lightning bolts with this crew. But instead of just continuing on in a path and then slamming into the wall, they are now kind of snaking around and are just living versions of a lightning bolt.
Hold on, John. I had to reload. I need to roll
No worries.
initiative.
Oh. Would this do anything?
I've rolled initiative twice in a row. I mean, I've rolled a 1 twice in a row now.
Okay.
Would that work
Yeah.
at all for anything? A reactionary absorb element?
What's that?
I have absorb element. Would that?
So you wouldn't have been able to take a reaction because it came as a surprise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense.
But moving forward, if it does lightning damage to you, you can use your reaction. So you are no longer surprised. It is your initiative round.
I
and-
don't know. I feel like I am slightly surprised that I
Well-
picked something up and it almost killed me.
What I would say is because you're an archaeologist, what you would see is that the skeleton that's holding the items, beneath it there is a small little stone placard that looks like it has a hole in it that might be receptive of the javelin. Whether putting that in there is going to do anything, but you basically have the CSI moment because you're an archaeologist like Indiana Jones. You realize that this guy died when he pulled the javelin out of the center point. And so the javelin seems to be the onus of the lightning coming to life.
Okay. So just as like a bonus action, we're gonna activate Expeditious Retreat
Okay.
because.
Your speed for the turn is doubled.
And then I'm holding the javelin, right?
You picked it up, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to just like put it in the hole.
Okay. Nothing changes. Gil,
Okay.
you can do that as a free action.
Okay, and then I'm gonna just like oh shit, I can't leave Fiora out here though.
Leave me.
What?
You heard her.
Are you sure?
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're so stinky, baby boy.
You can't help me if you're dead.
This is true. I'm
Drone
gonna
mask on
go-
first.
I'm gonna go hide behind my beefy female friend here.
My beefy queen.
Yeah,
My
my
beefy queen. Things you can shout in D&D and not in real life.
Right? And then, can I get out my, well, I don't, can you shoot electricity with a bow and arrow?
So what I would say is
We'll find out.
just because of item interaction kind of occursion here, you had the javelin. Your item interaction would have been mounting it into the hole. It did nothing
Yeah.
so far as you can see. You moved away from
Yeah.
it, and I would say as your action, you can then pull out your
Yeah.
weapon. You won't
Yeah,
be able
that's what I was thinking. No, not the one
yeah.
actually shoot. But
You're,
like,
you're but I guess that makes perfect sense. You pull out the bow and kind of look at it and are like, "Can you shoot lightning?"
can I?
Stabbing it worked outside, but can you shoot it? Okay, Gil done, Sarah up.
Okay. I can't hit from here, can I? I
You can.
forgot. But what?
But what?
Okay, no, I want to stay here. I think.
Yeah, you can attack this one. It's 10 feet away.
I want to. I'm sorry. I want to rage.
Okay, that's 2 rages so far.
Yeah.
Okay.
And 16. Does that hit?
Yep. And double it. 24. Okay.
And then hit again. Another. So it would be. Would it be 18 since I have a. Because is it on the dirt? It's still on the dirt, right?
So yeah, you dealt 12. 12 double is 24.
Okay, sorry.
And then your second damage roll.
16 again.
That's 18.
32.
Yep. So then it's still cackling, but it does look like your attacks have kind of decimated it.
Okay. Full arm master.
You raged.
Oh, you're right. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
No worries. I'll keep you honest. It's been a while. Totally fine. No movement from you, though?
No movement. I want to.
Scary.
Do I have a giant boar, please?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
This guy with his fucking wild shapes.
What did you say? A giant what?
Giant boar.
Oh,
What did you think he said?
I don't know.
I need to know. I need to know what you heard.
I heard
A
a
giant
B word, but I was
boo-word.
like, a what?
A booer.
Oh.
Love to see it. That is,
Cannot control it.
That'd be so
you
cool.
can now. And I will move it to the folder. I just had to double check and make sure I didn't have giant boar in there already. Okay. It's now in the folder.
He only uses
Cannot use it still.
It is under your control, so I find that very strange.
I'm going to reload.
Oh, no, sorry, hold on. I got it, wrong John.
It's funny.
Johnny, you're
Too
a
many
giant
fucking
boar
Johns
now.
in this game.
Yeah.
Too
They
many
start killing-
fucking Johns in
They
that
start
game.
killing
All
some.
the Johns.
Never enough Johns. We need more Johns.
There can only be one.
Oh,
Aha!
is it a John fight?
Yeah,
No,
John versus John versus
Highlander.
John. It'll be like the end of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Or was that the one? I can't remember which one it was. The 3-person standoff with Chair Talker. Anyway.
If I was to charge from here to there,
Uh-huh.
would I hit both of them?
Yeah.
Because this one's within 20 feet of where I was.
So, the boar has a charge attack, but that doesn't let it run through enemy creatures. You can't move through enemies.
So I would. Okay.
So,
So I
what you would want to do
here.
is, well, if you started here and you wanted to get the benefit of your boar nanigans, if you will, you would want to move to this one. Because you would not get 20 feet moving at this one. You'd only get 10. You need 20 feet of build up to get the charge.
Yeah. So I'll get up to this one.
Which means you'll provoke an opportunity attack from this one.
You.
It's okay. I mean,
Let me get my health correct real quick.
yeah, no problem.
Can the boar end in this space and not provoke opportunity attack? If it ends one space down?
Straight line.
If I was
Oh,
right here
fine,
though.
right?
Well, you weren't. You were
That'd be
here. I'll allow
Wow.
it. That's fine. Yeah, that works.
Cool.
So no opportunity attack. Good job there, Zach.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
played this
Let me
game
get the
before.
sheet up
Team
for
player.
it.
What's that?
What a team player.
What did you say, John?
I gotta get the sheet up for it. Sorry.
Click the token. Hold Shift. Double click the token.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Lightning bolt can't be knocked prone, so I'm not going to make that save. 11 will miss it. So we know that it is higher than 11, but less than 16. All right. Anything else from the board?
I'll do it.
Tommel.
I'm just gonna try to chill touch this one here.
Go with it. Hit.
22.
Don't roll damage instead.
Cool.
It dissipates. I'm putting it in the wall. ignore it being behind the wall. Okay, because I don't remember which one I selected for initiative.
I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Fair. And yeah, if you've seen the spell Lightning Bolt cast, when it terminates and ends, that's what it looks like when it dies.
That's my turn.
Okay, Cindrix.
Okay, I can get everything. 5. Great. I think so. Okay.
They're all within 30.
I think you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use Channel Divinity, Radiance of Dawn.
Okay.
Here.
Con saves.
Yep. Not to take 19 damage.
All right. I'll start from the bottom left and move clockwise. Con save. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Magical resistance gives them saving throws on spells and other magical effects. Channel Divinity is a magical effect. Save, 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 save. Okay, so
I'll pick.
half will be
That's 9.
9. Got it.
Okay. Now he's gonna move back.
Hold on.
Move 5.
No resistance to radiant. Okay. That was the one outside.
20, 5, 30. Then he's gonna use for his bonus action. Not gonna be much, but something. Healing word on your. Healing word. Oh,
On Queera.
he gets 7 hit points. Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
All right. So it moved from Cindrix to the living lightning bolts. Let's see which one of you is going to kill her the hardest. Each one of you needs to go ahead and roll a d6 with the exception of Jijo.
We all roll a d6.
Yep. Tommel, you're the first one. This one recharges its spell mimicry. This one does not. This one does. This one does not. One more.
Oh. Sorry.
That one does. So, to be
Damn.
certain, these two here, I'm going to mark them with pink pips, do not have their bolt this time. Okay, so this one will there. This one will move and then cross.
Will I get an attack of opportunity?
Still in your opportunity. It's still in your position. No.
Oh.
This one will go there. And then I said this one's going to go through there. And then this one's going to go through there. And they will stack on top of each other. Okay. So I need Queera. You need to make 2 dex saving throws. And then everybody who is in the hallway to make 2 dex saving throws. Actually, hold on. Sarah and Gil, you only need to make 1.
Oh. I'm resistant because I have the Crown of the Bastion attuned.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a resistance.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, DC is
Fine.
the same as it was before, 12. Yeah, so Queera, you pass both of yours. You're going to take a total of 16, which will drop you again. Gil, you will take the same half, so 8. Sarah, you will take 8, halved again for 4. Oh, and sorry, you absorbed elements. So
Yeah.
you will take... You're resistant to it, so you'll take 4 instead of 8 on that,
Okay.
Gil. And then Cindrix, you are resistant as well. So it'll be 8 on the first one, it'll be 4 on the second one, which you failed. Tommel, you passed both of yours, so 16 total. They basically are coiled like snakes. Go ahead, Johnny.
Oh, so 8 and 4, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're coiled like snakes, and then you know those like slap wrist thingies?
Yeah.
They go straight
Yeah.
like those and then fly,
Yes.
like they fly across the room and then kind of stop on the other side, snapping back into snake form. Then this one will beat the crap out of a boar with 2 magical strikes. First attack is going to miss. Second attack is going to hit like a dump truck on that boar. It's going to be a total of 28 damage, lightning
Oh,
on the
shit.
board.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was the most I could roll. Then it goes to the other one, who will speed on these is... Yeah, they're not fast. It will dash, and it's moving towards the boar. That's it. Queer a death saving throw.
Hendrix is gonna use a reaction,
Okay.
Omen of the Dead. So that is if
It's treated as a roll of a 20.
Treat
Yep, so you regain 1 hit point at the start of your turn, Queera. You can take your turn as normal. And
Yay. Thank you.
is Omen of the Dead level 1 or is it level... Is it higher than that?
That was level 1
Okay.
on the.
Yeah, it's from Mystical Archives, I know.
Let me get the fuck out of here, man. Okay. Over here. Then let's see what looks kind of, I don't know what looks more dire. Okay. What is this pink thing on the...
Oh, that was to denote which ones were not refreshed, so
Oh, okay.
I'm going to remove those so they're not confusing.
Alright, now let's...
Because now they're all not refreshed.
One moment, please.
No problem.
I was prepared to make death saves. Alright, so
Fucking healer healing on my turn.
I know, it was beautiful. So now we're gonna have we tried to hit these guys with fire? Do they resist it?
No fire has been used against them yet. And
Okay, but I think the other one resisted fire, right? The big one?
it did. If you'd like, you could make a free Arcana roll.
Okay. I would love to do that.
So the one thing you would know with that horrible roll, despite it being a fumble,
Okay.
there's no automatic failures on skill checks. The thing you would know is they are immune to lightning. Other than that, you're pretty sure that they would be resistant to non-magical attacks from weapons. But besides that, you aren't sure.
Alright, so I'm going to cantrip the one that is interfacing with the boar.
So this one here.
Yeah, my sheet is being real slow.
No worries.
I don't know why it's just being a dumb... Okay.
Boom, spell. Spell. Here we go. Firebolt. Okay,
Okay.
that hits. Damage.
And then I'm going to use a bonus to kick up my defensive...
So based on the
Field.
fact that the firebolt hits it directly, the snake column of lightning bolt, and does not go through it, it just kind of pops into it and kind of rips the lightning away, your presumption is that it is not resistant to fire.
Okay, perfect. So then I am going to use a bonus action to... Struggling. Okay. To kick up my defensive field, so I will gain temporary hit points equal to my level in this class, which is 8.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Queera done, Gil up.
Just gonna and just casually hide behind Star here.
And you have your bow.
Yeah, and
It looks like the focus fire
I
from
have
Queer is going towards this one, if you're interested in that. But you also see that this one is basically alone with Tommel, and this one very soon could also be on Tommel. So, you know Tommel has a lot of escape methods.
Yeah.
So Tommel may be fine.
Don't worry about Tomo.
If you want to focus fire one down and kill it,
okay, but
then
I would move.
this is the target.
Get the
I would
one
move,
that
like,
we've already
this
chipped
far
away at.
then, and then I have +3 mithril arrows.
And do you
so
want
I
to
can
use your
actually
bonus
go
action
with
to
that one.
Hunter's Mark it at all, or
To what?
Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Because a lot
I
of
forgot I
rangers
had
forget that. Me included. Okay, so you cast Hunter's Mark. I will go ahead and pip it with a
Gonna do
green.
that.
You're currently concentrating on that. 10 will miss. Second attack.
Let's see. Yeah, even better. Even better.
Okay, we're doing great. Sarah, you're up.
Doing great.
2 mithril arrows.
Which one did you fire at? I'm sorry.
The one with the green pip.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go towards the ones that are by Tommel.
Tommel will
Oh.
try as you like start running towards him as a free action. Can he like wave you
Yeah.
towards the other ones?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
she's like, ah!
Look
She's like
at
really
that.
angry, and he's like, no, 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 and she's like,
go, go, go,
ah!
Okay.
So Tommel got this, Sora.
go, go. Tommel got this, Sarah.
Got it.
Angry spin around,
Right.
and then whoosh at this one.
Yeah, and then I'll come to this one. I can hit from here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hit.
16.
All right. So it's going to be 26. And that'll be enough to destroy it.
Woo!
So you rush forward, and as your kind of anger is like swelling through you, you can also feel a murderous intent kind of flooding through you. And there's this strange kind of reddish tinge around the kind of like your sight line. Like if you've ever been kind of in like a really hot rage, I don't know if you have in real life. There's kind of like a blur around your sight. It's like a tunnel vision almost. And I'd like for you to make a religion check.
Oh, Lord. 0.
Oh, man.
You do not understand the connotations of what's happening. Go ahead, and you still have another attack, and you still
I
have
do.
plenty of movement. So if you want to go for this one, I think you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get to this one too.
Yeah, I was thinking I want to go for the one straight ahead since
Yeah,
since
so you
I'm
could.
like still in rage.
Yeah,
Just
go
tunnel
here.
Vision. Yeah, tunnel vision, and then
Flip the glaive around, grab it closer to the blade, swing it around. 13 hits on the nose. And this is bludgeoning, so it will not double. Okay. It doesn't feel as satisfying when you hit it with the stick end. You kind of like spin the blade back around. Ha ha ha. Sarah, done. Scaring up.
Move away. I'd he get an attack of opportunity. Yeah.
If you move away from it, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna.
23 will hit. All right. That'll double. But then it'll half because non-magical. So 14.
It's actually magical.
Oh, do you have the? Oh, you do have the trait now. Cool, 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 cool.
Yep. Yeah. I put it. So.
Level
Yes,
8.
it's 6 or 6 level, I think it was. Yep.
No, it's a 6th level. Yeah.
Yeah, magical tusks. As you
Good
kind of
shit.
bite into the lightning and tear it apart. Okay. Anything else? That's it, right?
That's all I can really do.
Scaring done. Tommel up.
Cool. It's Tommel's turn.
That's correct. That's correct.
Let's
he
go.
said, he said,
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
he said, fuck
There
the
we
dumb
go.
shit.
There it is.
He's like, I got this.
I got it.
I figured it was gonna be like a yakety sax
Don't
moment.
worry.
Okay, so they do have resistance against magical magic resistance. So 2 dex saving throws, and they are lightning. So oddly, dex is not their highest stat. Con
Kind of my
is-
hope.
Okay, so failure. So 33 damage. Get that thing off me. I can't touch. I can't touch my friends. My,
I did it for effect. I thought it
That-
was fun.
will precise, and thank you for having the templates on the go. So boom boom, you watch them detonate. Lots of lightning dissipates from them and kind of blasts outward. The bluish energy kind of smashes against the walls like almost like blood. It kind of sparks out from it. You're familiar. Did I make you roll an Arcana check on this? That was just Queera, right? You
I
didn't
think
get
so.
it. Go ahead and roll.
No,
it.
I didn't get to roll. And this is lore too, so I have that
Yep.
advantage.
So 20.
Hold on, I don't remember exactly what
I think it
is.
gives you
What is-
advantage on recall lores. Oh, it's just a bonus equal to twice the level of the spell expended. You can spend a
Yeah, okay.
yep. But your proficiency
Consider
your proficiency
proficiency is
bonus is doubled. So then that would be a 15 at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you would know that these are living lightning bolts, literally. So living spells are spells that are cast and then given sentience. So these are actually living spells, and you would know that since they are living lightning bolts, you would know their traits. They are amorphous, they can move through any space, they can kind of, get anywhere. They're resistant to magic, immune to lightning, immune to blinded, charmed, deafened, exhaustion, frightened, grappled, poisoned, or prone. They don't really see. It's not a thing. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical resistance. That's it. 5 or 6 chance on refresh for turn into an actual lightning bolt for the turn, and then they have a magical strike. They just hit you for a bunch of lightning damage twice. 5d6 plus 4 on their attack roll damage. So
That's nuts.
they hit
That's
like
nuts.
a dump truck.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to know about them? They only have a 25-foot speed. It's a hover speed. Okay. Tom, well done. Cindrix.
They're still alive next to me.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna bonus action rabbit hop.
Whoosh. Go on then.
Gonna go, I think this way, and then
Move your
try
active
to,
speed.
yeah, like I don't know, hide here.
Okay.
Hope they don't see me.
Well, they saw you walk away.
Yeah,
but
I mean, yeah.
This
Hope
one-
they go
this
for the
one-
rest of the team.
might not care. Okay, Sommel done. Cindrix up.
So these things are still alive here?
Yep. They are fucked up, but they are not dead.
Oh, that is very feet. Oh, he's gonna do it again. Channel
Okay.
Divinity.
Whoosh. That's your second use of it.
Yeah, this is my I think
Um,
last time I can do it.
Okay, I would say just for accuracy, because I don't think it goes around walls. So
No,
I
I
would,
think if it,
I would say this one
a
is
creature that has sort of cover from you is not affected.
yeah. So this one I think is fine. This
Yeah.
one does not. This one does not, and this one does not. So you'd get all of them except for the one on the other side of this wall.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so then saving throws. This is con based, which is their best one. 1, 2, 3, and even though they have advantage, I just shit the bed on that one. Okay, the highest I rolled was a 12. This one will die
Oh,
as you present the beacon of Soland, just pressing it forward. Kind of rainbow light shines through, and you kind of spin it around to the other side where the boar is located, and it just as they all just dissipate into nothing besides like blue bolts of energy that smash against the wall. I believe that leaves us with one. Cindrix, anything else from you? Solid play.
Yeah. I was gonna do what Pommel did, but great minds think alike.
Fireball.
Yeah.
Fair.
Good old Fireball. Nothing beats Fireball.
It's a classic.
It's a classic.
I'm gonna go.
Seemed like the best way to hit both of them at once.
For sure. Anything else, Cindrix?
Gonna try to help. You're try to dodge.
Well, since you murdered the
Oh
most,
no, you can't bonus that.
Since you murdered the most of them, can you go ahead and roll me a d6?
Oh, yep, that's fair.
That's too bad. I was gonna lightning bolt through you and clear.
Oh,
Yay! But that doesn't
Imagine.
happen. So instead, it's boar o'clock. I guess I'm just gonna
It's boar.
Board claw.
straight beat
Miss,
up a
miss,
boar.
miss.
What's the AC on a boar? Like 14?
It's 12.
Okay, cool. I hit both of those. It's going to be a total of
455.
48 lightning damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
23 from the first
Gravy.
one, 25 from the second one.
Do we have those rings of resistance? We should probably.
7.
The boar. Ah!
Starting to smell like cooked pork.
Yep. Oh, you know what?
Ugh.
Now I'm liking it.
Oh God.
Oh,
uh,
oh dear.
Barbecue.
Oh my goodness. Why?
I was just like, in my brain, I was like, chicharron. I was like, oh, pork rinds. I love it. Oh, I'm gonna eat that Scarin. I'm gonna eat them. You're up,
It
Queer.
goes from pork to freaking chicken.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That
Oh, I love it. Oh, sorry, Queer. We keep talking about food.
I know. My damn spells are fucking stupid. Sorry. Okay.
No worries.
Yay! Yay!
Oh, yeah, it's dead.
Wow.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Revenge!
Sorry. No doubling. That's just 28. It is bloody, though. I keep
Oh,
forgetting.
God damn it.
It's fire, not slashing. Okay.
Okay.
Gil,
Alright.
shoot it. You can bonus action move your
Yeah.
hunter's mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage and roll a d6. So 7, because
that-
it's...
A +3 mithril arrow.
Oh, you're using a +3 missile arrow. Okay, so then that's going to be 10,
Yeah.
11, 12, doubled, 24. That'll kill it. Okay.
Yay!
woo!
Once the
Arrows work, guys.
last one dies, all of the kind of static in the room seems to kind of flood inwards, and you can see that the javelin just kind of shakes a little bit.
So if I go look at the javelin,
Where if we take it, I swear if we take it out again, it does more.
Oh god, no.
yeah,
So if Tommel and Queer kind of like investiture kind of look at the javelin like pushing Gil away before Gil's like, oh.
I got Arcana too. I'll join.
Fine, the triumvirate, if you will, kind of look over the thing, and the magic that was trapping it, the living lightning bolts coming from those chambers, that is no longer present. It is just the device. It is just the javelin. So, like I said, there's a javelin, a heart-shaped blue rock, and the gauntlets. If you want to go ahead and spend some time taking a short rest here, you can.
yeah.
Doing so, bear with me here. I'm having some issues.
Can I take that 7, Cindrix?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Why?
Will cease to be a bore.
Okay. So the wand, or sorry, the javelin is a javelin of lightning. However, it is called an Ordric Javelin of Lightning. So it is identical to a Javelin of Lightning, except that it has the additional trait. You can break this javelin, ending it from existing, and create a living lightning bolt that will serve you for 24 hours loyally.
Oh.
So it works just like a regular Javelin of Lightning, and you get one cool guy for a day.
That's pretty cool.
The gauntlets, bear with me here. I'm looking up my stuff. They appear to have flame markings on them. They are called Gauntlets of Flaming Fury. They appear to be something that the wearer, the skeleton had. They are in the compendium. They read as follows. While you wear both of these steel gauntlets, any non-magical weapon you grasp with either gauntlet is treated as a magic weapon. As a bonus action, you can use your gauntlets to cause magical flames to envelop 1 or 2 melee weapons in your grasp. Each flaming weapon deals an extra 1d6 damage on a hit. The flames last until you sheath or let go of the weapons. Once used, this property can't be used again until the next dawn.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty good. And then the stone is, I believe it is an elemental gem. Yes, it is an elemental gem. Elemental gem of water. You've seen one of these before. So
Yeah.
it's a sapphire-like glass shard. Or no, sorry, it is a... Oh, I said the wrong one. It should be kind of an aqua green color.
Fire.
Right? Hold on. Sorry, notes. No, I was right. Blue sapphire. It is an air elemental summoner. It is not a water elemental summoner. My brain said blue. I thought of ocean. So it's an air elemental summoner. So the gem can be broken. It'll use the spell Conjure Elemental to summon an air elemental. Then the gem is no longer magical, and that's it.
Ooh, I put it in my pocket.
Okay. More than fair.
Kuyura wants nothing to do with lightning.
I can think
Ever
of
again.
You've had your fill, huh?
I can think of a few folks who like the javelin. I think I got Zach's interest.
Really?
Zach was like, "Oh yeah," like when I said, "And you can break it to summon a living lightning."
Oh, right.
His eyes kind of went, "Okay." Muted.
Do you like?
Okay,
I like summons.
Yeah.
I've got a thing for them.
That was a few of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, if you
Well-
do wish to attune to the gauntlets, which is the only thing I think, let me double check the javelin.
We're doing a short rest, right?
You can if you want to.
Yeah.
Javelin does
We
not
wanna-
require
Let's
attunement.
do it. Okay.
All right.
To gain fear.
Short rest it up.
Doing the gauntlet.
Who wants the gauntlet? Who has attunement slots left?
Not
I
me.
think just
I
have
have one,
decided- Wait, I think I just have the trident.
Well, I would say, just to make sure we understand, the gauntlets pretty much work on anybody here, with the exception of maybe Tommel. If Quayura uses them, she would have them on and basically put the apparatus of her thunder gauntlets into them. So when she punches, she'd punch normal, but then as a bonus action, she could activate and have fire thunder fists.
So cool.
Sarah could basically be getting the effect that she's been getting from Johnny, but by herself. But it would also stack with Johnny's blazing weapon as well, which means it would be 2d6 instead of 1d6. Which could mean a lot more damage from that one source. But again, all your eggs in one basket. Your choice if that's the way you want to go. Syndrix doesn't punch or fight with weapons. That's not really a thing we've seen much. So probably not so much him either. Gil could benefit from it because his longbow is not magical, but with the gauntlets it would be, and it would do fire damage
That's
if
what I was thinking.
they activated. Scarin, not the shillelagh, I guess, kinda.
Yeah,
no,
it's not really.
That's more Gil's
unless
thing.
It worked in one. Unless
Yeah.
it happened with Wild Shape.
Yeah, no, no, because it specifically says weapon that you're holding. You would not be holding your
Okay.
natural weapons.
What if I used my staff to turn it into a 60-foot tree? Would it be a flaming 60-foot tree?
It would not. Because if I recall correctly, you cannot use that tree as a weapon thereafter. Yeah, so
John becomes
What if
the
someone's
burning
riding it
bush.
on the way up?
Can I use it with the tentacle rod? Make it a
Oh,
flaming
shit.
tentacle rod?
I gotta check Tentacle Rod's wording.
Oh, that's something.
But it's a
That's
plus.
terrifying.
I mean,
I forgot about tentacle rod.
There.
you definitely want your tentacles non-burning.
Because each
Are you-
tentacle counts as a melee attack roll.
Oh my god. Roll 20, you are being a complete and utter crap.
I just put it in the chat if you want to read it there.
No, I gotta log in again because
You broke it. You broke it. 20 doesn't like that.
well, apparently the issue that I have is when I'm streaming, sometimes it will, because I have one window open as a player and another window open as the GM, it thinks that I'm not real, and I hate it. And so, anyway, we got it fixed, I think.
You're
okay.
not real.
I am a real boy.
Wake up. Wake up, Josh.
Makes a melee attack roll. They are not weapons. So, wait. Is a magic weapon. Okay, yeah. It is a magic weapon. It says right there in the first sentence.
Pretty broken.
That could happen. Instead of 1d6, it'd be 2d6, 1d6 bludgeoning, 1d6 fire. That could be beneficial. Depends on how you want to go. So, again, short rest. I think everybody spent a bunch of hit dice on that. Regain short rest abilities. If you want to use druidic functions or wizard functions to regain spell slots, also great. However you want to go about it. But then we need to decide who gets the gloves.
The gloves are off.
I can't benefit from them. I'm fully attuned.
Yeah, like
Tomo,
what?
are you taking the javelin so you can summon?
Oh, it's if no one else wants it. I don't. Tommel doesn't need it. Like somebody who doesn't have a ranged attack may benefit from it better.
I'll be honest, the tentacle rod is cool, but a lot of your actions are going to be spent casting spells. You're gonna
I don't need the gauntlets either. I was
Yeah.
just saying it's.
you get
I
the
was
javelin.
curious.
I would say Gil or Sara are probably your best
Yeah.
bet for the gauntlets. I would vote, in my opinion, as the DM. I don't even matter.
100%.
Though. I would say Gil.
Okay.
Can I have the javelin then?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But what about the bunny man?
Tomo, you
It's okay.
want the air elemental thing?
No, we're good.
I don't actually want it. I just
He's
put
so
it
I
mad
can
he
take
didn't get the
that.
javelin.
Let me
No,
take
honestly,
Not even a little.
if
good.
Tomo wants it, he can have
Druid.
it.
The druid will
Little
take
angry
I-
bunny face.
Oh.
Aw.
He's stomping his little foot.
Oh. I know you're not really mad. I'm trying to make it something more than it is.
Yeah,
that.
no, we're
The
good.
druid will take
I
the-
mean, we've seen Tommel get mad about spell scrolls. He
Okay,
could be a little
James
mad
can
as
have
a
it.
tree.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
a spell
that's true.
scroll.
As a tree.
That's spell scroll.
Oh,
Fair
we're
enough.
bringing
It's
this
not-
up again.
It's not something he can
Okay,
put
you
into
said
his book.
It's in
You
the
know.
compendium is what?
What's that?
You said the gauntlets are in the
Oh.
compendium is what?
Sure, I just had him a second ago.
Are they in the compendium or no?
Yeah,
Who's
they
getting
are.
the emerald?
Are we sharing on this one? That's a great question. Gauntlets of Flaming Fury. Let me double check that we're sharing. Because it's been a long time, and I only have so many sharing slots. I might have to kick Scum of Villainy off the sharing. Oh, don't be like that. It is removed from sharing. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Content sharing. Brent's game, Kevin's game. Is Kevin's game over?
Yeah.
Of Annihilation.
Tome of Annihilation, yeah. Oh, I have a free slot. Okay, cool. I'll kick them off later.
By the way, Johnny, it made me think of Borlima.
Okay, so
Oh, poorly. Oh, yeah.
we have compendium sharing added, so you'll need to refresh. But then once you do, Gauntlets of Flaming Fury.
That's such a cool name.
Okay.
It's pretty
I
fucking
should
powerful.
probably also do the healing thing because I forgot that was the thing.
What I will note for you though, Syndrix, this is relatively important. This body here doesn't look like it is like ancient. Like it looks like it was melted, like its flesh was melted off of its body, and so was whatever it was wearing. There are remnants of clothing material that appear to be like red robes, and the gauntlets in question appear to have red draconic motifs to them.
Oh, good God.
Feels like
Oh,
I'm a dragon.
This appears to have maybe have been a member of the Yep.
Not your family though, right? Like I'm not.
Well, yeah. Also,
Not his
Um,
family, but his cult.
yeah, it has to have been a
yeah.
human. It was a human elf or like something in that neighborhood. No horns or anything. So, not a tiefling. No like dragon head or anything. So not a dragonborn, and too big to
Okay,
be
so
small folk.
before I refreshed,
Hmm.
it pulled up in my compendium, and now only gauntlets of ogre power pulls up.
That's weird. It was pulling up before.
Yeah, and I tried dragging it, and it didn't do anything. But
Game settings. I'm gonna go ahead and drag and drop it onto your sheet real quick, just so it's satisfied.
okay,
But Zach, can you do me a solid and check your compendium real quick?
Nah, it's locked for me too.
Okay, hold on. Gil, Gauntlets of Flaming Fury added, and then Gil, if you're spending hit dice for the rest, you should get on that.
yeah, I need to do that now.
Content sharing, yes. Save content sharing settings.
Okay, info.
Compendium settings saved successfully. Refresh. Check. On my side, content sharing, Song of the Nameless, this game. So go ahead and refresh and then check for compendium. Just want to make sure we're ready for more stuff because
Now they're there.
we are on board. Very good.
We are on the boar.
Oh, he's so mad that bun. Okay. Anything else after taking a short rest?
Said that body was, could I tell was like fairly recent deceased or
Yeah,
good time
so
ago?
maybe within the year.
Oh, you bring that up a bit more.
Hmm. Well, Cindrix, any idea why your ilk would be snooping around in such a place?
I am not too sure. This, or at least not recently. This is about like a year ago. Not sure their true intent coming to this place, but
This
we should be cautious of them.
this isn't the first time you found a cultist of yours inside of one of these temples.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Were they in here? Couldn't imagine they were in here proselytizing. Very well, we should continue further
Speaking
into.
of which, I got a handwritten letter from a Jehovah's Witness unsolicited the other day in the mail.
That's fun.
It's always nice, you know.
Are,
That shows they care
Hmm.
if
are
they
you gonna
handwrite it.
write back?
Right? It's like resident at my apartment. I think need a Bible study. I'm like, that's okay. Thank you though.
My baby.
I might write back though.
Oh, don't step on the keyboard.
Do it. Step on the keyboard. Do it.
Yeah! Chaos!
Oh, don't yell. She hates the TV.
Alt F4, kitty. Alt F4.
No, she hit the whatever the F button for help is, and it just put up the
F.
the Google help button.
Oh.
Jeez, Lindy.
Would be part of the spotlight.
Okay, so what are we doing? Moving up. Okay.
Heading north, right?
Yeah. So you can see that there are some implements on the ground that look like they are very ancient, very old. They appear to be of a dwarvish make. It looks like there was work that was planned to be done here, but it was never finished. Continuing onward You can see that there are definitely breaks in small little tunnels and such. There are definitely bones on the ground, and as you continue forward, you actually see that there are even more bones on the ground to the right, down that path, and directly ahead. It looks like there is a number of creatures whose bones have been kind of splayed out and tossed into a pit. And as you continue to approach, the pit appears to be gigantic, massive,
God.
even.
Do we smell some kind of fucked up animal smell? Like,
No. Have you ever had work done on your teeth where they like drill away at the teeth? You know the smell.
Yeah.
oh
And
no.
you said broken bones. Does this? Sorry, Magpie. That was kind of sudden. This isn't. Is the bone smell bad?
Yeah, burning bone.
Yeah. Okay. So it smells like there's like
I'm
bone.
sorry.
No. It's okay. I
It
apologize.
just triggered my dentist anxiety.
I apologize. I knew that broken bone is a thing for you. I didn't think of like bone dust being. Yeah. It just statically, it's a bone dust smell. I won't be more detailed
Okay,
than that.
got it.
We kind of see how they possibly died.
No, because it looks like a lot of them were just kind of thrown haphazardly to the ground. This one appears to be a dragonborn, and that looks like it's relatively fresh, but it looks like they were all just chucked in. And if you move towards the edge, it looks like it goes down for quite some time, and on all of the little ledges on the way down, you can see that there are piles and piles of bone that, as the bones have been tossed in, they've kind of caught on these small little, like, sections down the throat of the hole.
The throat of the hole. Okay. So, how fresh are we talking about this dragonborn?
About a year. If you want to make a medicine check, just real quick, anybody who's interested.
I don't, but can I give the help action? I have like a little.
If you have
I have
medicine
eyes
trained.
of minute seeing.
If you have medicine trained.
Yeah,
Oh, to give help. Okay, I don't have that.
Okay,
some kind
so
of guidance.
you can pop a guidance, that's fine, Sindri.
Okay. Oh, it's blocked.
Yeah, so this Dragonborn and the presumed cultist in the front room, it would be assumed that they're contemporary in their deaths. That makes sense? They died about the same time. About somewhere within this last year. You don't get precise with 16, but you know that this one, the Dragonborn dead person, and the cultist outside, they died at about the same time.
Dragonborn there, and the body we just went past or died around the similar time. That's odd.
Do you, you'd have to approach it to kind of get that information. So that said,
Oh, okay, he would.
yeah, it's okay. It's just a small little bit of information that you get for being closer to it. There does appear to be a sound of like breathing. If you recall, during the Winds temple, the tower, when you were in it at the far end, had kind of like a weird breathing to it. This has a very similar effect, and there's also kind of like a weird staticky feel around the lip of the hole.
Well, it looks like there's something in there. Something alive.
That's for sure. You have an idea what that might be? Any chance?
Well, first, I would like to make an investigation using my eyes of minute seeing on this body to determine any additional details that
None.
may be weird.
It's just a dead dragonborn.
Okay.
The medicine check would also tell you that it died in a similar way. It looks like the lightning basically peeled the skin off of it.
Okay, lightning deaths. Okay, so we can kind of piece together that there's some kind of lightning dragon thing. What is that, blue dragon?
Or
But
what else could be down there?
Candy.
Anybody have any
Yeah.
thoughts?
Is it more robot chicken? I was looking at my
Be a,
notes and they
Thunderbird?
almost killed me that one time.
Whoa!
Can I
No.
make an Arcana check? Do the dragons is Arcana, right?
Oh my
Or
gosh!
like weird
Look at this!
magical animals?
Look at that!
Let it go.
Oh man, you guys are lucky.
I'm thinking maybe like the Thunderbird from the front.
She doesn't just show her belly to
Oh,
anybody.
yes.
oh,
What do we
That's right.
do?
Oh, those whiskers are beautiful.
She's gorge.
Oh,
She's
the
got
baby.
a shiny coat. She's a little linty. I need to brush her out tomorrow, I think. She's a bit linty. She is rubbing the camera at current. She is in love with it.
Good.
She just knocked my pen off the
She's
table.
very.
gorgulentry.
Yes. Mittens is the babiest of babies. Oh my gosh, with the tail. Chill. Chill, homie.
I want to be the star of the show.
She swats it. She swats the tail to make sure nobody's getting behind her. Okay, so I'm currently the void of my cat's flank, I think. Uh, that said,
Welcome to the void, brother.
no crazy idea, because remember why you're here, right? Like, think about what you're coming here for.
Well, the burb, the child. I mean, I don't know.
What is the child of?
Lightning.
Well, yeah. Wait, what is the child of?
Yeah, so you fought a wind one, and you fought a rain one.
And a rock?
Okay.
No.
Fire.
No,
No, there's no fire ones.
no, I think there's.
I
just
think
three
I'm gonna
ones.
have to switch out one of my infusion. No, attunement takes a long rest or short rest.
Attunement takes a short rest.
We just had one.
I know. Oh, okay. We just had one. Could I say I
Yeah, you
re-attuned?
flashback. Yeah.
Flashback.
Is there a
Yeah.
ring of lightning resistance, Sarah?
Yeah, there was.
Who has it?
I mean, if no one's taking it, I'm taking it. Because I keep getting fucking wrecked.
That
My
makes sense. I can
my
absorb, so you're good.
Did you
Yeah, you
take?
can
Did you
absorb
take it,
my-
Johnny?
Huh? I'm
take
full
the-
attunement.
You took the ring of lightning resistance, though.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you did.
I don't think anybody really took any of the rings.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Alright. Ring of lightning resistance. Cool. And whatever you're taking off, take off.
I'm gonna take off something.
So obviously that happened before. I guess the question I have is how long are we sitting around the hole? Obviously quick enough to just scan the body, but beyond that, how long are we sitting around the hole?
I mean, is anybody else doing any other kind of investigation, or if not, then there's nowhere else to go this way, I guess.
That's a guess that you can make on your own there, but it may or may not be true. The belly once again. My goodness.
Well, I'm saying like to the north of the hole, there doesn't appear
Oh,
to
no,
be
yeah.
any more cave.
There's nowhere north, sure.
Then we all decide to jump in the hole at the same time.
Well,
Oh, it's that page in the
No.
choose your own adventure book that's like everybody jumps in the hole together. Turn to page 999. Oh, you die.
Dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Instant death.
Well, there's another area over here, right?
yeah, plenty of space.
Oh, more bones. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anything interesting?
So the bones here do appear to be or kind of have itemry about them, but it's nothing that seems to. It's more historical than anything else. This is a dwarf's skeleton, and it appears to have Ordris style armaments from like the beginning times, like the ancient early times. So that's obviously a bit strange. Dwarfs are not really something that are mentioned in the histories. And Cindrix, as you move past this pile of bones, after having looked into the hole a little bit and seeing this creature here, the more and more you think about it, the more and more you realize that most of the older bones that you've seen are dwarvish.
Most of these bones here, I'm starting to notice, are a dwarfish here.
Where'd everybody go?
What?
We went
We went that
east.
We went this way.
Is that the pink bean? No, it's the other foot. Okay.
Beans!
She has one pink bean.
Aw.
I'm gonna tell everybody to come over here real quick.
Over where?
Everybody over here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace
Uh-huh.
via my
Oh.
staff.
Nice.
So everybody gets a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks.
Sweet.
Well, that's for what, 10 minutes?
An hour.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it's concentration.
Yep.
I just figured. Since we're skulking around a pit of bones. I wanna.
Yeah, that's right.
So now
Just
we
like-
jump in the hole.
I mean, I was thinking about. I could wild shape into like a bat or something.
Yeah.
If that's something you want to do.
So as you're all sitting there and you're going through the pass without a trace, you all hear what sounds like kind of a zapping sound. You don't know where it comes from as you're kind of all tucked away here. And it seems to come from the large chamber. When you come back into that space, nothing seems to have changed.
Do we feel the weird fuzzy
It's all yeah,
feeling?
it's always staticky in here. Yep.
Oh, okay.
In like this room or the room?
The big room with the hole feels staticky. While you were away and it weren't there, you heard like a big zappy sound. A zapdosy sound.
Like something may have reset, or no, we have the javelin. No.
And we don't see anything different.
Nothing's changed. You are just being a little tyrant today.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like if I do anything, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I feel like going down there's probably
If you spend some time sitting and waiting, just kind of confused and curious,
Hmm.
after about 5 minutes or so, you hear the sound again. It seems to be kind of far away at first, and then louder and louder and louder until a large surge, kind of like lightning dancing on the bones inside of the hole, comes up and hits the ceiling. And at that point, it draws your eye up to the ceiling, and you would see that directly above the hole is a bright blue crystal settled inside of a kind of stone casing directly above it. It glows bright for a minute, and then it fades and dulls. Whatever it is going up to seems to be somewhere above you.
Could I sneak up to like this edge over here and then like look
Sure.
over?
Yeah. Oh, also, Pass Without a Trace is not on everybody. It's just on you, and it's an aura
Oh, is
that's 30
Within 30 feet.
Yeah, it stays on you. So it's just so long as they're with you, then you're
Gotcha.
good. I'll go ahead and give you a cool little gray aura for the time being. The stealth aura.
Whee!
Okay, you move over to the edge, and what are you doing when you're there?
I'm gonna peek over.
You're just gonna watch it and wait.
I just want to see what my owl eyes see.
Oh, 120 feet down. It just
Yeah.
more bones and more bones. The hole continues further past that.
Jesus.
That hole is pretty bare bones, isn't it?
You have keen hearing, though, right? Or is it, it's just keen sight for the owl.
Yeah.
Elf, on the other hand, if you're over there with the owl, you would hear coming up from there a sound that almost sounds like waves, but it's so far away.
It's like I hear a lot of like the ocean.
Oh, give me a win for that.
And you just kind of hang out there for a bit.
I mean,
I had to refresh.
I mean, did we go like west side?
Nobody's gone over there yet, no.
Well, let's go west then.
Uh,
oh, now west.
He's being fucking dead.
Ah!
Oh jeez. We like all crouching, trying to be stealthy while like moving to the west.
Head a little bit south, Scarin. There we go.
I checked the sorry, there's nothing here.
Any ghouls? Oh, you already looked in
Correct, because you didn't come over here and ask me what I see. What you would have had me say, if you came over here and asked, is this is actually a tunnel. And it looks like it leads into a staircase that ascends upwards. Ask questions, don't
Upwards.
just move around maps.
Fair.
It does seem to go upwards.
there.
And it goes upwards with kind of a rounding to it. It kind of goes up and to the right. So your presumption is that it goes up into the stone that is around the back end of the hole. So it'll probably ascend up to where the blue gem is going to.
I'm definitely interested in checking that out.
Very, very cool. Anybody have any issues with me shifting the map?
Nope.
Okay, let me do some things real quick. I don't know if I have it. I gotta double check. Manage. Sorry, bear with me here. Having issues.
It's okay to have issues.
As long as you also have tissues. Do 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 do. Oh my god. Okay, the sound system is more annoying as of late, but I think I got it to work. Oh my god, she's purring so loud. Okay. Upon ascending, you spiral around full circle until it comes back around on itself. So you're going up. Oh, I need the cat to move. I'm so sorry, Mittens. I know you're comfy cozy. I know that. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it goes up and around and then up. And so then it spirals back on itself, going in the opposite direction. Once it goes around one full circle, it then goes up the other way. Does that make sense?
It's like an S.
Yes. It's like an S curve, correct.
Yeah.
The stairs are of the same kind of stone, but they are not covered in sand as it was for the majority of the trip up. The reddish sand seems to have... It is forfeit. This is more akin to the stone that you saw outside. It's more reflective of that. And as you ascend up further, you would see up ahead two glowing lights that are continual flames settled off to the sides. And it looks like more staircases. And on the floor up on this landing here, it looks like the blue gem kind of centered in the middle there. Bear with me here. Oh, these are all wrong, aren't they? Hold on. Oh, I hate when this happens. Let me see. 30 feet. C. Grade. Save. Okay. So, does everybody want to stay inside of Scaren's aura as you move up, or are we just ascending ahead?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I would like to stay in the aura.
No worries. So, I would like for the leads, so it looks like Queera, Scaren, and Syndrix, to go ahead and make perception checks.
Give myself aid. Or Scarenade. Ah,
You hear sounds up ahead, Syndrix. Sounds like 3 individuals in heavier armor moving around up above. It sounds like they're talking, but the language that they are speaking is not one you are familiar with. Queera, you can see up ahead, and as you do, you kind of pull back and away. It looks like an individual dressed in Denisotvan armor, wearing a red cloak and the typical armored helmet of a Denisotvan. I'll get you a picture of that here in a moment, and the handouts. And who else was there? Scaren? Oh, you. Everything I said to Syndrix, you also get.
Karen, you hear that?
Yeah, I figured.
Wait, hear what?
Language I don't know.
Oh,
Speaking, I believe, Dennis
Since,
up.
since we're talking and we're not advancing or anything, I'd like the 3 of you to go ahead and make stealth checks. You have plus 10 because of the pass.
I got
have,
disadvantage.
I have advantage.
Cool.
I think.
25.
Yeah, we're doing great.
14.
Did you
There it
include
is.
your plus 10?
Yeah, I have disadvantage. Because
I don't see a plus 10 on there.
You have plus 10 because of pass without a trace.
Oh, did I do perception again? I'm dumb. Okay.
Oh,
35.
sneaky.
The Denisotvan soldier that you see for just a second, Queer, before you pull back, wields a very strange-looking blade. Denisotvans have very long arms compared to normal humans. They kind of reach down to almost their knees. They're similar in kind lengthwise, comparatively, to like a bugbear. But other than that, they are, as you understand it, just typical humans. They don't have any other powers or anything to that effect. What you know about Denisotvan tradition is they are very lawfully oriented, and they are worshippers of Atavius. And you would also know that, at least so far as you understand from Reuben, this is probably the very bottom of the tower portion of the temple, which means that everywhere above you are effectively encouraging into Denisotvan base. So if you wish to ascend, that is what we will be doing. And yeah,
Okay.
the wicked blades they use are very different than a normal martial blade. They wield weapons different than normal tradition, keeping in mind thousands of years have passed and have divided the two kind of ideas on how weapons should be used. And elves were sword users, and dragons were kind of whatever you got that's made out of metal, sharp, bludgeoning, who cares, use it. And they kind of came up with their own traditions on how weapons would be used therein. Also, magic users in Denisotvan tradition are wild compared to what you know and understand. There's no, like, gauging how their magic's going to work because it's more primordial, more related to the draconic magics of old. So Syndrix might get some grasp of things due to the cultish relations, but it will definitely even be for Syndrix, like, what the fuck when stuff happens.
Okay. Well, it seems like we have two options. We can all hold hands and jump into the hole together, or we can proceed upwards, incurring into Denisatvan controlled structure. Any groundbreaking
Honestly,
strategy from anybody?
I said jump in the hole. I thought that was a joke. I didn't think that was actually an option.
Well,
I believe we have to go up. Yeah.
anything's an option, I suppose, with enough courage.
Fair.
Sorry, Scarin, go ahead.
Cindrix is like, I'm afraid of
I
water.
was gonna say, I believe we have to go up.
All right.
It just feels like it's a lot easier to go up than come down than to jump down then try to come back up.
And also the giant lightning coming up through the pit.
Giant lightning coming up through the pit.
Sure, I'm certain many of its victims we don't want to join and become one of its many victims, of course.
Now,
Right, I'm assuming.
obviously, we've had everybody kind of engage in the conversation, with the exception of Sarah and Gil, who've remained pretty quiet. So if you haven't rolled a stealth check yet, go ahead and make it. So that would just be the bunny man, I think. Tom, give me a stealth check. Plus 10, so 24. Okay. That's successful. Or seems successful. Nobody's coming down the stairs yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Continue your conversation. Sorry to cut you off.
Well, no, it seems like we are agreed. Sarah, Gil, any additional thoughts on how to proceed?
I agree with Tommel. Seems to be easier to go up than down.
It's thumbs up from Gil.
Okay, well, I'm not particularly stealthy. I'm clanking around in my chainmail.
Want me to
Likewise.
scout
Garen
up?
and Gil, do you two want to scout ahead? And we can follow you, make sure that we're in your aura.
Gotta give my cats treats real quick. Hold on. Mittens is being very baby coded. And then Shimmy heard the treats, and so he knows about them. And he would like some also. And
Roll
then
20.
Nayland is awake now.
Yeah.
You heard about the treats. Okay, everybody got treats.
Be right back.
Pretty soon, someone's gonna try to send some faxes, right?
Also need treats. He can't. It's impossible for him to do so.
Oh. Or he's gonna print some copies.
He can't do it anymore. I barred him from
Oh
it.
no!
He
That's just
cannot.
wrong.
You're evil.
You took his game!
But we need at least one time a session at the end.
I don't want to show it. It's kind of a mess of a stack, but I got a mini fridge, and then I put the printer
There
on
you go.
top of the mini fridge, but it's slotted underneath the desk, the secondary desk, and I only pull it out when I need the scanner. So it's slotted underneath. It's not touchable. He can't even have it, and it also even has my sketchbook on top of that even. So there's no way he could get it.
You took his game!
How dare you deny him
Tell me.
I mean,
that?
Who else is gonna print our paper?
All he wants to do is.
All he wants to
make
do is
copies,
printing.
John. He just wants to.
he wants to printing.
He's just trying to
He
work.
wants to be a good copy editor.
He's trying to do his job. He's just trying to do his job.
All right.
Yeah, you're stopping him.
Yeah, I am.
Maybe
you
got off
monster.
his cat.
I was gonna feed his family.
Yeah,
I
he's
just-
gonna feed his family,
I
John.
just fed my family. What are you talking about? I gave them all the treats. They're so spoiled with the treats too. I get the milky treats, the temptation. This is not an advertisement, uh, and I give them like 6 or 7 of them a piece.
Oh,
I gotta give
God.
Shimmy like 10 because
Good.
if he gets through his fast enough, he will try and eat Moses, and she's not as fast a eater as he is. And also, I sometimes give Nayland more because he's trying to bulk up. He was getting pretty light. He was like 8 pounds when he had his teeth problems, but now that he's got his
oh,
teeth
jeez.
fixed, he's getting up there. I think I don't know what he's at right now, but like I could feel his ribs before, and like that was bad. Like we were like real worried, but now he's got like a nice. He's got that soupy belly. We love it.
Got the plump belly.
Yeah,
Oh,
I wanna-
that's so good.
I
Like
wanna
with the
feed him.
little hanger thing.
No, he doesn't have those. Mittens is the only one of our cats that has the primordial pouch.
With the waddle.
Yeah, the pouch,
It goes like wop 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 the side.
the
Yeah.
fupa. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay, so
love kitty poopa.
Gil, you're sneaking up. Sorry, we had a cat distraction. Gil, you're sneaking up. So
Yeah.
Yes.
if that's the case, you know after conversation, because I'll assume that you guys talked. Those of you who had the higher perception would have noted that there are 3 soldiers up there. With that being said, Gil, you're sneaking up, and once you get to here, I'm going to explain a bit of the scene for you. So, this crystal on the ground, every so often, as you're kind of moving up cautiously, you see it kind of shine, and then kind of like inside of it, like a webbing, kind of blossoms. It doesn't seem to generate outwards, but it seems to just kind of blossom inside. It seems to connect to the 5 points of the kind of greenish metal that it's encased in, but then just kind of fades back to normal kind of bluish glass. When you move up to this position, this little piece here and this little piece here are small little like railings, if you will, and they serve as kind of like a nice little defensive point. The ascent stairwise from this platform here to the platform that they appear to be on is about 20 feet. And you can see that this soldier here, oh my god, now you're getting cat butt. Listen, Shiro, I can't be having. We've had a lot of cat time today. We've had a lot of cat time, you know? And I love you, but not today. So, on that side too, they have the little kind of rail there, right? It's about like 3.5 feet tall, serving as cover for them. If you ignore cover, great. If not, that sucks. But he's standing there, and every so often will turn and look back this way. Because you're kind of covered in shadow with the spell that's been cast by Scarin, you're kind of able to kind of duck down quietly, kind of maintain your distance in darkness here. There is light that's prominently present. You can see just fine, but there are still drawn out shadows in different spaces. The shadows are easy enough to hide in. You're not in dim light. You're technically in bright light, but there are kind of parts throughout that are like recessed in darkness. That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have a pretty decent shot on him. This guy you're aware is there, but you do not see him. He's far enough away from the edge that he's hidden behind that barricade. And the sounds of the third one, which you can see on the map, of course, are far enough away that you're not quite certain where exactly he is other than over there. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Are we going to kill these guys?
I think he would sneak back and just like
Report.
report first. Like rough positions, how many there are. And then
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
it, just
Sorry.
Why do you
I was
always
trying
do
to-
this?
I don't always
What?
do this.
Hold
What's
on.
happening?
I have to turn off Explorer mode because someone wanted to jump through a wall. I had it on restrict. How did you even do
Yeah,
this?
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hacks.
Nope.
Try to clip through walls.
Absolutely
Trying to
wild.
speed run.
It's on restrict through barrier, and you were able to pierce it. That's crazy.
You found the glitch in the system.
It's the magic girl hand.
Well, unfortunately, Explorer mode is now off because pieces of the map were revealed in that. So
Okay.
Wow. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't even know what that means. Okay. So reporting back who's where, and then the crystal thing,
mm-hmm.
and then yeah.
Hmm.
What you want
Do
me
it
to do,
here.
boss? It's definitely not the character I'm playing right now. Anyway.
Well, I guess let's ambush them, I guess. Right?
Okay. I would like to go back to my position that I was in.
Who moved me? What are you doing?
Oh. Oops.
Did you go through the wall too? Oh no.
No, I
Oh, they moved me.
Kieran.
That's what happened. I accidentally moved somebody else and it freaked me out.
Weird.
Oh my god. I think because at one point or another, one of us was gone, so everyone else played.
That's true.
That sounds
You're
right.
right.
Okay, so we're sneaking up. We're going to try and kill them in stealth. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Gil, from your position, you feel like you have a pretty good shot on the one you can see. You have an idea of where the other two are, but you know that you cannot get a bead on them with your bow or your gun. Pro tip: don't use the gun.
No. I honestly don't even know how many bullets they have. I couldn't
It's
find
a-
it in my notes.
It should be a full clip on the automatic, so it should have 8 rounds.
No, it's 15.
Okay.
15. Sorry, you're right. It is 15. Let me double check the DMs. Automatic. Pistol.
Oh, by the way, did someone take the inspiration that I got earlier?
15 shots, correct. And you haven't fired any, correct?
If I did, it was like one.
Okay, then you have 14 remaining.
Okay.
But
I'm
regardless,
gonna say
you know
13 just to be safe.
that's fair. That's more than fair. But yeah, you know it's loud and sound will probably
Yeah, that's
carry.
not. Yeah.
But once we do go
Alright.
hot, yeah, obviously.
We haven't been in a battle since you found it. We found it in that cave before we came back to town.
Oh.
Yeah.
Should have 15.
Okay. Yeah. Why did I think we got it in that first temple?
No.
Which doesn't make any sense now that I think about it. Okay.
It was the bandit cave.
Yeah.
You picked it up and ran away. You didn't go into the cave and actually do anything. Is that the cave, right, Kimmy?
Yeah.
The one you got scared of
Was I
because there were like
at
weird
that
voices?
cave?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tempting Gil with
I
treasure.
think you were the one who was like, fuck that. And everyone was like, okay, well, if Gil's saying no, we should probably dip.
Yeah.
Honestly, fair.
And then you got then it was up to the weird dragon bridge, which was a cool map by Elizabeth.
Yeah,
Stitched together map.
I remember that one.
And then it was on to the dead angelic titan, the air titan.
Yep.
And then up to the winds temple, dealing with the
The spider
Myoji.
thing.
We did the temple first, and then we went to that cave on the way back.
Was it on the way back? Oh, it was on the way back.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, was.
Yeah.
Oh.
You saw one
Yeah.
of the caves, one of the bandit caves, when you were on your way there.
Yeah.
And you were like, later. And then you came back, found a different one, went in. Yeah, that's correct. And it wasn't a bandit cave. It looked like one, though.
Okay. So, I'm going to.
Coordinate with your team.
Yeah, coordinate with my team.
Now, of course, we've had a couple of
Like-
stealth checks already, but you've repositioned and maneuvered. So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to pick who's doing the ambushing. And if it's everybody, then everybody's just going to have to roll a stealth check. But I want to know what the plan is before you initiate.
So I feel like once whoever's gonna ambush gets in position, Gil will fire at this person.
Okay, Gil's going to take the
I
first
don't
one.
know if we want to have someone else on this side so that they can see this one.
It'll be a very narrow, it'll be a very narrow shot. So you have this guy here has half cover, so that means +2 to his AC. Scarin, you seeing this one, you're just getting kind of like the shoulders and up from your position, which means that you'll be dealing with 3/4 cover, which is +5 to the AC. So whoever your better shot is should be on the right side. Make sense?
Yeah. I don't know who's the better shot.
Probably Gil, right?
Okay.
Because you have the higher dex.
Yeah.
And then the person on the far side is going to have to be the old-fashioned like rush technique. So who's going to
Which I
want?
think
I mean,
I
Sarah. Sarah's the fastest, or close to the fastest. Unless what? Because you have a range attack, don't you?
I do, yeah.
And is it quiet or a spell?
They're all spells.
Keeping in mind, spells are not quiet, folks. So
Yes.
Yeah.
just so we
We
understand,
need to do this
Oh yeah.
as
somatic
quietly as
components,
possible.
you are literally like, if it's a prayer, you're praying, and it's like making
Mhm.
sound. Think of like Baldur's Gate. That shit is loud as fuck.
Yeah, you go, "Banana."
Yeah, yeah.
Ignis.
Ignis.
But you know what? Yeah, you know what is quiet though?
Yeah.
Saber-tooth tiger.
Can be.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Do you want to be one?
Terrifying.
Is that what you're asking?
Charge.
Is that
here,
happening? Is that or is
Let me
that?
just, one sec.
I think it's gonna freak these guys out when saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah.
They're like,
Out of
"What
the shadows.
fuck?"
Saber-tooth tiger.
Like, we
We're
already know they're
direwolves.
gonna throw weird fucking shenanigans at us, so why not just be weird straight out the gate?
This feels
Out
like
weird the
Power
weird.
Rangers, and he's more.
Yeah.
So as a
Power
quick aside, I just want to make sure I do own the Power Rangers role playing game. So
Played it before. It was a great
Yeah.
time. I had a
Yeah.
great time.
And they have pounce. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna turn into a
Wait,
saber-tooth.
that's a real thing.
It's a real thing. I actually had a great time.
Okay.
I missed that one.
It was before your time, I believe.
Yep. No, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, that's right.
God.
That's right. That's right.
Just missed it.
Just missed it.
Maybe we should bring it back.
Well, we can. Definitely. I'll have to get out my. I can't remember the name of the filter program, but I was Zordon.
Yes.
I'll have to
I
find
remember
pictures. That shit was rad. Hold on. All players.
I guess I
and
can get rid of giant boar.
You are John. You don't have to get rid of Giant Boar.
Well, I meant off my screen.
Oh yeah,
He's
yeah.
never gonna use it again.
And then if you hold Shift and double click on your token, it should. But I'll go ahead and show to players. It should pop on your
There
screen.
it is.
Hey, you
Yeah.
can't. No, do not go for the printer, buddy.
Use
Yes.
the character mancer.
Do it.
Because we're playing D&D.
You can't keep him from his
Yeah.
job.
You should be able to just hit the X on that. Did it clear?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
yeah. So
Damn, they got an 18 strength. Holy crap.
print
Okay.
his blank
Okay.
character sheet so
So-
you can play too.
What I will say
Okay.
is because you are wild shaping, which I mean, it doesn't say it's not quiet. I would assume it's quiet, but I would say that you probably do it further down the way a bit before you come up.
Yeah, then like say I'm like down here, then I slink back.
Take Gil with
Apparently
you, why not?
taking Gil.
I will remove
Gil's
control
riding
of
him.
Gil from you. All players have control of Gil. All players have control of Scarin. I think you both have missed sessions. Maybe everybody
Yeah.
has control of Sarah, or I think everybody has control of everybody.
Humble.
No, I have control of
Yeah.
Tommel and Gil.
Yeah.
No Queera.
That's it. No, nobody else.
I think-
Humble is-
I have control of Cindrix.
Oh,
Crazy. I don't even care anymore. It's
And I
just- This strange ass.
We're a team.
I love it. So we've got 3 minutes. So Saber-tooth Tiger, Sara, you're going to rush up and attack one of them, the one straight across from you, and then Gil, you're going to try and shoot the one that you have 3/4 cover on. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So no initiative is necessary. I just want to know what order is it going to go in. Will it be Saber-tooth Tiger first and then Sara immediately after it, and then the shots are fired, or do you want to go a different route?
I think the shot's done the saber tooth because I can make it to here, and then pounce 20 feet onto the other guy.
Okay, and then Sara will be last attacking the one that remains.
I meant up there. I meant this guy. I can pounce all the way up there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Sara will rush the one that's...
Yeah, whatever. Right.
Okay. Is anyone else engaging in the sneak attack? If not, those 3 need to roll a stealth check real quick. And then go ahead and get it out of the way. Shots first.
Oh my god! 20s! The 42 stealth.
Come on!
Very nice.
Very, very cool. So then we are moving very, very quietly. My cat, instead of going to the printer, jumped to the trash can. So, Gil, go ahead and take 2 shots.
Oh, shit. There we go. It's the first one.
Yeah.
All
Gil,
right,
2 shots with the longbow.
The
And you still have Hunter's Mark
yeah,
concentrating on,
arrow.
which you don't have to say
Yeah,
anything to
Hunter's
change your designation. So Hunter's Mark on it, and then go ahead and make your attacks. There's no verbal to change your target. Okay.
Oh shit!
So
no,
They should have advantage.
You do have advantage.
They come in right.
The first attack will miss. The second attack will hit. Go ahead and roll damage, and then add a d6.
Okay, and then it's also +3 because I'm still using that for all.
And do you have any other effects that are adding damage? Do you have any other traits that will help you here?
The only absorb is only melee attack.
Your fate trait.
Oh, my fate trait. Oh yeah, the
D4 extra.
Yeah, that thing.
Okay.
The dreadful sight.
So you're gonna do a D6 from the Hunter's Mark, and then you're gonna roll a D4 from the faith trait. Okay. So those shots are fired and hit. I will resolve what dies because we're all acting in kind of a simultaneous ambush mode. We'll resolve what happens in the aftermath. Okay. So go ahead with the cat. And
I misunderstood when I read it. It works the same as a charge.
Say what?
So I would only be able to make it here. It's like right here.
Okay. That's 35. How far does this thing move?
40.
You can move here. And what's the reach on this thing? No, 1 down. What's the reach on this thing?
Oh, reach 5.
So then, yeah, you're only going to be able to attack this one.
Yep.
Can I make a suggestion? Just to make this easier? Sara's riding you.
Love it. That works.
Yeah, then you can just jump off.
Or just attack from mounted back.
That's true.
Oh, that's so cool.
So then I
fuck
pounce
is
on
saber
this
tooth
one.
Yep. And Sara, go ahead and give me your 2 glaive attacks. You have advantage. So 24 will hit. Damage on the claw attack. Okay.
They have to make a DC 14 strength.
Okay. That'll knock it prone.
Wait, so I was shooting at this guy? I thought this guy had more cover.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we did it backwards. So you want here. And then Sara will be here attacking there. This guy is Hunter's marked. We did do it backwards. Thank you, Magpie.
Yep.
Okay, and you dealt 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So dot. And then dot. And so cool. And cool. Okay, got it. And then this one does not have a Hunter's mark. Okay, great. And then Sara, your 2 attacks. Got them. 26 and 18, and then damage on both those. We got 8 and 15? Okay. So as you fire the arrows, you rush forward as a saber-toothed cat, and you see the guy get kind of lashed at with the glaive. His head is completely cleaved off of his shoulders, and he dies. The guy who gets mauled by the cat is kind of like in a panic, but is still very much alive. And we got to put the right guy. Is still very much alive, getting mauled by said cat. The guy who takes the sees the first arrow hit, immediately seems to go for his belt as the arrow kind of hits the stairs near him. When the second arrow hits him in the shoulder, at that last second, he pulls up something towards his mouth and says a word into it in Denisotvan. You do not know the word. And that is where we'll end this session. Thank you for watching those that did, and we will see you next session. That was really sad, though. 3 hit points on one, 2 hit points on the other. All right. See you next week as we continue from there.